Hello, Speed Gaming, and welcome back. We have a very fun matchup for this entry. That's the word I'm looking for. This entry of our Super Metroid Map Randomizer Hard Tricky Multi-Category 2026 Winter Tournament. We have Andy versus Lunix. I am joined here in the booth by Phoenix on tracking and Rubu on commentary. How you doing today, Rubu?
Yo, I'm doing great. I'm excited for this matchup. What do you think? Where's Andy versus Lunix?
I've been looking forward to this one. I've known Andy for a decent while, but I also know Lunix is a very, very skilled player. He's a name you see a lot in race rooms. Ranking wise, they are right next to each other. Andy is ranked 18 going into this tournament, and Lunix is ranked 17. So this promises to be a pretty close matchup. So I'm excited.
Yeah, because I mean, we all know Andy. Andy is like one of the OG goats to Super Metroid. You know, we've seen him do all of the fancy SMZ3 gaming. So now we're going to see how well he plays in this tournament setup. Lunix, he's very tactical, so he knows pretty much anything when it comes to items, where to go. I'd say these are pretty even runners.
For our game mode, though, we got random objectives. Unfortunately, we got some boring picks for the random objectives. Lunix banned Ridley. Andy banned Acid Chozo, so no one likes fun around here. Then Andy picked Fantoon, again, more anti-fun. And then Lunix picked bowling, which requires Fantoon. Like if we had bowling without Fantoon, that'd be interesting because it gives us a fifth objective. But this is just Fantoon and bowling. It's
yeah.
boring.
It's kill Fantoon and just turn on the lights. It's it'll be
these
we're
players
gonna see. Yeah.
Starting out, did we? Okay, no. Morph Ball at West Ocean.
Andy going back down the elevator. What else is Lunix gonna find up here? Yep, there's bombs.
Okay. Looks like we got the map early. I was looking away when that happened, but
yeah,
it's always nice to get a map early so you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Andy on the area tiled West Ocean, which is just looks so wrong to me. But Andy likes area tiling for some reason.
I could not do area tiling. I think I tried playing with area tiling once, and I was shambling.
Yeah, I even tried the area theming where it's like it keeps the same tiles but just colors them for the area, and that still just to me just looked wrong.
Yeah.
But Andy's a gamer. He don't care about none of that. The game looks completely different. I'll play it anyway.
No, I did see in the chat, is this the famous console kicker Andy? Yes.
Console kicker? What? Is this a story I'm unaware of? Recent story?
This is an old school Andy story.
Oh.
Where I believe it was him racing with Patty, and he, I think it was either Patty or Andy that kicked a console. It was an old GDQ story.
Interesting. I know a couple of the more infamous Andy and GDQ stories, but maybe we'll leave that for other times.
So we're going to see Lunix traversing through more of Meridia, and there is Ice Beam for Andy at the bottom of Big Pink, and what are we going to find for Andy? Metroid
I just realized Lunix is also using tiling. Metroid Room 4, and it is an objective. So that's one objective down for Andy.
That was quick.
Quick and easy. Yeah, with getting ice early, that room, especially if you can come from the top, that room is really easy to clear quickly. If you only had power bombs, it'd be a different story, but yeah, both are just able to run through and group them together. Okay, Lunix taking the slow approach. I respect it, because if you get grabbed here, that's a lot of damage. You don't have suits, you only have one tank, so very, very safe, very effective. Getting our first power bombs. I'd say we're pretty even here, just doing things in slightly different order for both runners, but
This was a really quick first objective, by the way. 3 minutes in, and
Yeah.
we're already clearing 1. So, with us seeing both Fantoon and Bowling, I'm curious to see if they're going to be right next to each other, or if they're going to be in separate areas of the map, or if we're going to see, you know, Fantoon in the top left corner and Bowling in the bottom right of the corner. You know, we're going to see.
Yeah. Whenever I see an opening, an early game this easy, I'm just like, okay, what kind of nonsense is it going to throw at me 20 minutes from now? Game, why are you being nice to me? You're never this nice to me.
The game's never nice. It's Super Metroid.
True.
Alright, so both runners with an energy tank, both runners got missiles, they've got power bomb. You know, they're getting all the resources together currently, so I think they have a really good setup so far.
Okay, so Lunix going for this X inbot to an E tank. This is in logic. You just let the Poyo jump into the sand, because when he jumps into the sand, his next jump will be a big jump, which lets you freeze it at the right height to jump and morph into this tunnel and get your super missiles.
Those are useful.
Quick and easy.
Very nice from Luce. Very nice from Lunix.
Speaking of useful super missiles, Andy just running into a green door.
Well, it just goes back through that anyway, so there's nothing there.
Right. So he's looking at his route here to see if he can get back. He can't. That goes through Ridley. If he goes down into Mission Impossible there. So his Andy's soft locked.
Oh goodness.
He's stuck. That's unfortunate. He probably saw that X down there and like, that could be supers. I used power bombs to get there, but Ridley not being marked with the objective markers like usual, it's easy to overlook that he's just in your way. So I'm guessing that's what happened to Andy. He just didn't quite see the return route being Ridley.
I do wonder if he could have gone through and picked up maybe a super missile pack, but I could see how he would be soft locked there.
Yeah, that's true. It could have been worth checking. If it was a super, he could have gotten out, but typically with this randomizer, it doesn't like to give you things that let you, like, it doesn't like to give you super missiles if super missiles are your only way out of the item.
Yeah. So, but we are going to see Andy going through bot to an E-tank, picking up those super missiles. For Lunix, he is now in Torian, and we know the ship is now in Torian. And there's Fantoon.
Yep.
This is a really quick seed.
So far.
Two objectives in the first 6 minutes.
You definitely like seeing Fantoon this early because we know bowling is an objective and you have to have Fantoon done first.
And then bowling.
What the first pattern was. Nice slow on the second pattern for Lunix.
Oh, wow.
Fantoon trolling as always.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, we're kind of just glazing over the fact that Lunix is doing this on no suits and one tank. This is not a trivial Fantoon fight. This is slightly better than what you run into in Fantoon first any percent, but still, like, that fight is pretty tough because every hit from fireballs or Fantoon does 40 damage. So if you take 5 hits, you're just dead. But both of these runners more than skilled enough to feel confident in doing this fight and not be worried about dying.
And there is the Fantoon kill for Lunix. Andy, who found the turned off map room, he's not going to fight his Fantoon.
Okay, quick fast for Andy.
Lunix going to save at the ship. Save early, save often.
Save early, save often.
And there's Mother Brain.
Okay.
So this is going to be a quick escape.
Yep, very quick escape. Don't get your guesses in chat yet, but keep thinking about it. Yo, double bomb jumps from Lunix. Okay.
So, in chat, do we not know the final objective? So we looked at the seed beforehand, but we're going to see if the runners want to look at the objectives page before we throw it up. We'll give it a couple minutes, and then if they just don't check, we'll throw it up for you guys.
Yeah. It's not. We're only 8 minutes in.
Yeah.
They have plenty of time to look. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean they will, but they have plenty of time.
God, I hope they will.
Think of the commentators.
No, we're not keeping you in the dark. We're just keeping y'all on your toes.
Okay, Lunix going for a major here in Greenbryn Shaft.
So there's
Yeah,
two
Andy
others.
getting the map. Oh, there's a lot of majors here. I just realized. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And Bryn Star, Access, and Meridia. So we're gonna see an interesting decision tree here. I think our runners will be more likely to go Bryn because there are 2 majors on the way to Bryn, but that save is dead in the middle of Bryn Star and Meridia. So we could see some divergence here if one runner decides to go Meridia. Yo, Andy with the double bomb jumps. Hold.
Let's go.
Easy first try. Let's go. Redemption
Good job,
from
Andy.
GDQ.
Yikes. What a call out.
He deserves it.
Yo, nice underwater wall jumping from Lunix. Very well executed. So we saw 2 connectors. So we saw a Brinstar connector in the far right of Torian, and then we saw a Criteria connector at the bottom. What do you... So Lunix is going to take Criteria.
okay.
Oh, and he's dipping.
I didn't even
bye.
spot Criteria. Okay.
Yep,
That's
bye,
interesting
Criteria.
because the map looked pretty close. Like, to me, if you're going to peek... Like, if you're going to peek in zone like that, my thought process is, like, if the map is close, you go for it. If it's far away, you don't.
Yeah.
But to me, that map looked like he could have easily gotten it very quickly, but he just decided not to.
I think it was just to get the tiling, just in case, you know, if
True.
he wants to look for anything else, you at least
Yeah.
have, okay, you know, look at the map on your, the mini map.
Yeah, because like, and the other thing is like, if there's another region that loops into Criteria, and you get to Criteria from the other side, you can see where the Torian entrance would be if you needed to loop back through.
Andy going for the Criteria map.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is close. So I'm not sure what Lunix's thought process was here. He might be going for Brinstar instead. He might
Yeah,
think that
it
Brinstar's
could
play.
just be I have more majors to get. The other 2 zones are bigger. I'm not gonna waste time here.
Yeah. Oh, high jump boots. Oh, that's heated. Be careful,
Okay.
Lunix.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yay.
Made it through.
There
These are in high
is-
jump for Lunix. Okay, we got a couple majors here. Andy's probably going to go for this one in Wreck Ship Shaft, and he might just abandon the one over to the east. We'll see.
But there's, I think I saw a Spore Spawn off the left Criteria, but no other bosses.
Yeah. All right, what's Andy got here? Oh right, Fantoon's dead, so we got to deal with the spiky platforms. Okay, just Wave Beam. At this point, Wave Beam is not likely to be logical for anything. We already have enough projectiles to put all the gate glitches in logic, so it's probably just filler. But it's also nice damage. Wave Ice is much better than Ice by itself.
Oh, absolutely.
And Andy will probably get Spazer up in Bryn, so he'll have basically full PKRD beam, PRKD, whichever you like.
Yeah.
So that's some good damage if he finds charge.
This is the one few moments where I will agree Lunix to pick up Spazer. Because
yeah, definitely.
you just have ice and then you have your regular beam, so Spazer at least gives you a little bit more of projectile to take down your enemy.
Yeah.
Normally I would be kind of just like adverse to Spazer. I'm personally a plasma fan. Not about you, words.
Yeah.
I like plasma.
Yeah, it really is strange to me how they coded this video game where plasma just turns off Spazer. Like, I didn't even know it until I'd been playing the game for like 7 years and someone pointed it out to me. It's like, oh, I thought Spazer is what made plasma beam wide. No, that's Wave. Wave plasma does that. So it's, yeah, in a randomizer context, a lot of times the Spazer just becomes pointless, sadly.
Who let these commentators on? Hey. I guess it was us. We did it. But I mean, hey, we got Phoenix here keeping us on our toes. So Andy
going for this tank and single chamber. He's
Andy.
got enough, but this is a scary heated run. If this is a reserve, he's dead.
That's super missile.
Oh no!
That's a reserve.
It's a reserve.
Oh no!
He can't get to that. There's a farm room right there, but he can't get to it.
Oh no!
Really unfortunate.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it looks like Andy, well, I don't know. I was gonna say going for ammo, but he couldn't see that that was a super missile when he went there. So he wants health specifically, because that was really the only thing over there.
So Lunix picking up his wave beam now.
Interesting. So Lunix, having already done the stuff in Torian, might actually go for this other major we saw at Fireflies.
Down the toilet for Lunix. Into Norfair.
Oh, I did not see the Norfair connector. That's actually kind of huge. Literally and figuratively. Yeah. No pun intended.
I didn't realize that there was a connector from Criteria to Torian or a Criteria to Norfair. So
have we seen everything? Have we seen Wreck Ship?
We have not seen Wreck Ship.
Okay.
We're missing Wreck Ship and Brinstar.
Right. Well, Brinstar, we saw the connector.
Yeah.
Bryn and Meridia.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's gone into Brinstar yet.
Yeah. So Andy could do it here. I don't think this would be in logic just yet with his health, but it looks like he's going for it. Ooh, he's a gamer.
My goodness. Wow.
And
the more heat.
This is kind of unfortunate for Andy. He's taken a few risks going through heated runs. That's probably why he wanted the tank, actually, in thinking about it, to make it more comfortable to get through that double chamber to get into Bryn. But neither risk paying off for him there. He now knows what those majors were over there.
All right, we're gonna see the Norfair map from Lunix.
There's
bowling.
What is that room? What is that room? Is that a Metroid room?
Actually,
I'm confused.
Is it if it was 6 tiles? That might be Baby Crate.
Oh yeah. You're right. Crate.
Yeah, 6 tiles. That's Baby Crate.
I need to refresh my memory. Yeah. Right, because I think the Metroid rooms are 5.
Oh, I think 5. It's either 5 or 6.
No, Metroid rooms are 6 tiles. Baby Crate is also 6 tiles. So you actually can't know based on that because they're covered up.
I'm always used to seeing Baby Crate on a map. I can't remember a map where I've seen a Metroid room be 6 tiles. I'm not doubting, but that's just just based on what I've seen, and a lot of the
Metroid rooms 1 and 3 are both 6 tiles, but they also have acid on them, so it's easier to tell when there's not marked as objectives.
Ooh, grapple beam for Lunix. That's an interesting pickup. Oh, there's charge. Lunix wants that charge. Andy going back for super missile. He's going back for that reserve tank too.
Nice. Yeah. Because, he could have gotten it on the first pass if he went for this farm first. It's still going to be close, but he should have enough here to get down to the farm.
Very nice, Lunix.
Ooh, hello, charge. Did he UWJ for... No, he had spring ball.
He did the spring ball.
Okay. Dude, holy majors. That's crazy.
Jeez.
But it looks like neither of those majors was speed, so he has to leave the aqueduct majors behind for the moment.
Norfair's always been loaded with majors. Norfair's been the hub this week for majors.
Ooh, okay. We're seeing some spicy tech here from Lunix. You can wall jump to the surface of the water fairly easily. Oh, he missed it.
He had that.
But to get out, you have to do some 2-frame wall jump represses to get out. That is very tough to do. Nicely done. My
goodness. Very nice. Very spicy and very nice from Lunix. He's
Often
avoiding
just
those
leave that
missiles.
missile pack. Yeah.
That's poor missile pack.
Or missile pack. Yeah, like once you're at 30, you can fairly comfortably leave behind most missiles you see, unless they're like directly on your path. For an ammo mother brain kill, you would usually want like 40 missiles and 30 supers. But he already has charge with a good beam combo, so it's not like it's gonna. The missiles aren't gonna help him that much at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Andy with an extra tank going back for these majors. Does he continue into Bryn, knowing there's another heated room on the other side? He does not. Okay.
He's going back. Lunix studying the map a little bit.
Yep.
All right, we're at 19 minutes. I think it's safe to say that we can throw up the 4th objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, through the magic of television, we have discovered that it is Baby Kraid and not one of the Metroid rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not something I really thought about before. The fact that you can't tell the difference between Baby Kraid and Metroid rooms when they're marked as objectives.
I think it's to keep racers guessing.
Yeah, totally
Cause
was what the devs had in mind with that decision. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally not just happenstance.
Yeah. Because I mean, I feel like if they came up with some sort of icon, it would be a dead giveaway of just, oh yeah,
Yeah.
like, you know, Baby Kraid. What are they gonna throw up? Like a little like Kraid icon or?
Yeah, because it doesn't have a boss marker or anything.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it doesn't count as a boss.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, go get your snacks. Lunix taking a break here on the bowling alley Chozo statue.
And he's bowling. He's going down the lane. He's going down the lane. Stopping there. Okay. And he's dropping the ball. So that is 3 objectives down for Lunix.
And very soon he'll have a 4th.
Woohoo!
Yeah, unfortunately for Andy, I see what you did there. Unfortunately for Andy, he really just needs to get down to Norfair. Which I guess he's in Criteria, so he could end up going down that way. He's going to grab this extra major. However, something to note. Oh, that hurts.
Andy.
Yeah, Andy just taking a bunch of unfortunate deaths here. This major could be good, if that's Varia, for instance. That means he's closer to go mode than Lunix is. Because that is the big thing Lunix needs now. He's going to be done with his objectives really quickly here, but he doesn't have health to survive the Rainbow Beam. He either needs 4 more tanks, or he needs Varia Suit and 1 more tank. So that's still a little collection he needs to do. So the game is not over yet, but Lunix does have a significant lead. So looking at this Norfair map, I don't see a lot of health tanks. So Lunix probably is going to be hunting down these majors, hoping for Varia Suit. That, or he just leaves Criteria and hopes to find stuff along the way. But Andy going for this major down in Fireflies, if this is Varia, that could be pretty huge for Andy.
Considering the amount of resources that we've already seen, I'm not sure if we need... I'm trying to see if there was any other resources in Torian.
Yo, HBJ, let's go. Aw.
That's okay, he can get out.
Yeah, he's got a variety of options for getting out of here. He can do a continuous wall jump, he can do spring ball jump, and he can do horizontal bomb jumping. It's just a matter of how much time does he lose going for this. Not any time at all. First try CWJ.
Woohoo!
Andy's a gamer. Okay, what is this major? This could decide the race right here. It's
Speed Booster.
Okay. And I don't think Mother Brain was speed locked, so that's not really going to help Andy that much unless Aqueduct has Varia. Because Lunix doesn't have a way to get the 2 majors that are in Aqueduct right now. He would need Gravity or Speed, and we've just seen Speed. So he would need Gravity to get those. But again, if he finds Varia Suit, he's fine regardless.
Considering the amount of heated rooms that we've already seen, I would almost bank that one of these majors has to be Varia.
Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes the game can be trolly though. Sometimes it's like you need to get a bunch of health to run through these heated rooms, and then we'll give you Varia.
That is true. I have seen one of those seeds like that where it's like, here's 10 E-tanks. Nah, Varia's in another castle. Have fun.
Yep.
Going for
So
Gary.
Andy just now getting to Norfair.
Woohoo!
We'll see where he goes with that.
There you go.
Our first objective check from a runner is 24 minutes in.
24 minutes in.
Not the worst we've seen, somehow.
Could have been 40.
Could have been 40.
I'm not salty.
Not throwing shade at anyone in particular. Not at all.
I don't want to talk about it. Andy
Okay,
finding screw attack.
Kind of neutral for Andy. And X-ray. Okay, so neither of these doing much to help out Andy here.
I mean, hey, you know, do some X-ray climbs.
Good.
Whoop.
Oh, hey, Dragon, do extra bosses for fun?
Woohoo!
Do it, Andy. You know you want to.
Yeah, extra objective.
X-ray, best ray.
No.
I mean, do you know any other rays in the Super Metroid?
No.
Okay,
Well,
Andy, take the right sandpit.
Oh, there's Dragon. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there.
Okay.
No, Andy, go for the right one. Andy, no, go for the right one,
No.
Andy.
Okay, it's fine.
He wants to get this map.
He does, and he got it.
Yeah.
So, hey. I mean, really, that probably is the better thing to find is the way to the map instead of the pit with majors in it, because like you could get those two majors, but then you don't know where to go afterward.
That's very true.
It's just we knew that those majors were there, so we wanted to see him go there, but it's fine.
The question is, what was Andy's last save? Because he got the map, so if he reverts, what's gonna happen?
He'd probably go back to Criteria, but I don't think he's reverting here. He can get through this heated room pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
With a farm right here. I said here way too many times in that sentence. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, Lunix venturing more into Criteria, looking for resources it looks like he just decided to head back toward Mother Brain and hope that he finds enough health on the way.
This is a good question. Why does Lunix's skin look like Varia? I believe that's just the skin that he started out with. I think he's got some sort of palette coloring on his game.
Yeah,
because if you look at the ship, it's the same color as well.
Yeah, I had that same thought when we started. I'm like, wait, do we have Varia already? No.
Yeah, no.
This is a skin from some ROM hack. I feel like this is one my roommate played a while ago, but I don't remember which one it was. Like, maybe Metroid Confrontation or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of ROM hacks now that all have custom skins.
But we can't confirm. We have not found Varia yet, so yeah.
Ascent. Okay, yeah. Metroid Constipation? What?
What?
Huh?
Huh? Chat, y'all okay?
Nice. Very quick break for you from Andy.
Andy gathering his
Andy's
third
up to 4
E-tank, and
tanks,
he has a reserve, so he's got the health from Mother Brain.
No, he still needs 2 more.
Does he need
Without
2 more?
Varia Suit, it's 6 tanks. Yeah, the Rainbow Beam, for some reason, only cares about Varia. Gravity Suit does nothing for the Rainbow Beam.
That's
But Varia Suit
surprising,
reduces it
actually.
by half. Yeah, especially considering they clearly designed the game to where they didn't expect you to get Gravity Suit before Varia, but it also accounts for you not having Varia, so it's weird. I don't know.
The game was shambling.
Yeah, a word I've heard to describe the video game is it's over-engineered. There's a billion special cases in Super Metroid, and I don't know why.
I don't think you can over-engineer a game, though. I feel like that's what makes it so unique.
It makes it very unique, yeah.
And speaking of unique, Lunix picking up Plasma. Let's go, Lunix. Andy finding Baby Crade room. Knocking down another objective. Very nice, Andy.
Next up is bowling. So at that point, after bowling, Andy will also have all of the objectives done.
And he'll be on the hunt for resources.
And he'll have one fewer tank to grab than Lunix had at this point. Actually, no, maybe two. Yeah, because Lunix didn't have 2 tanks. He only had 2 tanks going into this.
So we've seen a lot of majors so far. We've seen Torian, we've seen Meridia, Criteria, and Norfair. Where do you think our suits are, Words?
I think they're in Bryn.
You think they're in Brand?
Yeah, I think the game is being rude. Which I think the logic settings when you generate these seeds actually is built to intentionally put the suits late compared to the other majors. So like it's very rare the game will give you a suit unless it's forced to. So a lot of times, yeah, it will be like, oh, this is the last place you have access to, that's where your suits are. So seeing all the majors we've seen now, I'm like Bryn seemed like the hardest place to get to of the ones that we saw, so that's kind of where I'm expecting to see it.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, I haven't seen a wreck ship connector, so I wanted to say, what are the odds that there's a suit hiding in wreck ship?
Could be. Because I don't think we've seen Meridia yet either. Like, we saw the connector for it, but unless we didn't start at Meridia, did we?
I thought we started at Meridia.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, we started at Meridia.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because we got the map almost immediately.
Exactly.
I guess there was just another connector from Torian into Meridia.
Nah, Andy's doing great. Yep, so he's still seeing where Criteria is. Full of resources, but no other things to complete. So he's gonna go all the way back up.
Yeah, Lunix has a clear lead here, but the position that we're in, I think this literally comes down to Mother Brain.
Oh, is he? He's missing bowling. Andy.
Oh, did he miss bowling?
He's missing
yeah,
bowling.
Never mind, Andy's throwing. Yeah, this isn't the first time we've seen this come up either, where a runner doesn't spot bowling, because for the Chozo statue objectives, it only gives an objective marker to the statue itself. So bowling, you're in your brain, like the other bosses, you're thinking just looking at a massive room covered in objective marker tiles, but it's not that. It looks the same as it always does, except there's one objective marker in the middle of it. So yeah, Andy just didn't spot it. That is tragic. So now he's going to Brinstar thinking that he'll find bowling over there somewhere, and unfortunately he will not. Yep. Yeah, Andy's gonna go to Brinstar, probably find Wreck Ship, probably find Varia and Gravity and all the fun stuff, and then realize, wait, where's bowling? But if he had done bowling, this game would be coming down to who's comfortable doing
Mother Brain
on fewer tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that, thanks. Alright, where is this? Okay, Brinstar map is not too far out of the way.
Hopefully Andy saved in Norfair and doesn't like overwrite that save too many times. Because that would be the only way he like saves any time here after going all the way into Bryn.
Okay, so Lunix finding his speed booster in Criteria.
A little interesting to me, because he's already at 5 tanks. Oh, because there was a tank down here by the major. That makes sense. Yeah. If that had been Varia, that makes his fight a lot easier. If it's not Varia, he still gets a tank. He's still go mode. And he's got full beam combo. This should be a pretty comfortable Mother Brain fight.
Alright, so there's 2 majors in Lower Brinstar, but there's that wreck ship connector at the very bottom.
Yeah, Andy is scanning the map, like
Andy,
weighing his options. He's now convinced that bowling is in wreck ship.
No. Andy, you don't want that. Go back. Go back, Andy.
Yeah.
Go back, Andy! I don't know. Those could be both suits.
It could be.
But yeah, I agree with Chad. It is at least one suit. The question is, which one is it? Lunix taking his save here in Torian.
Yo, we're getting a crystal flash from Andy. Let's go.
Woohoo! You going crab climbing, Andy?
Is he really?
You going crab climbing? Oh, he's looking for power bombs.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Farming for power bombs.
Okay, down Key Hunter Shaft. He has screw attack, so these guys are no big deal.
Yeah.
Just don't break spin before you touch them. They hurt a lot. 200 damage with the current loadout. Not some damage you want to take. Okay, we're in Everest. He has grapple, so he can navigate all of this. Yeah.
Yeah. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a couple rules that we have for our racers. Number 1 is save early, save often. Number 2 is scroll your heckin' maps.
Yep. Although
There's
to be fair,
gravity.
there's gravity.
Right there.
We love some magic pancakes. To be fair, this wasn't an issue of Andy scrolling the map. He just didn't look at it carefully enough. That's the thing I always do. I did 2 races yesterday, and in one I overlooked Kraid, and in the other I overlooked Ridley, and both of them were just staring me in the face.
Oh no. Okay, so Lunix is farming up more
Barrier.
health and more resource. So both of them were in Brunstar.
Yep.
Interesting. That opens the door for Andy right here. That cuts down pretty much any other E-Things that he needs to go find.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not gonna cut down enough time for him to get to Mother Brain before Lunix is done.
Alrighty, so chat, here's your reminder. Ship is also in Torian. This is going to be a quick escape. Get your guesses in. I'm gonna
say 25.
I'll say 20.
Okay. Ooh, Lunix showing off a rarely used tech of laying a bomb in front of the meatball. Oh, he took a hit.
He got hit.
Boy.
He's got the safety save right here, so he's okay.
Yep. He's fine.
That's rough.
And he doesn't know how much of a lead he has. So that's gonna put the pressure on, but as long as he doesn't just start death looping here on Mother Brain, he should be fine. But yeah, you can lay a bomb when Mother Brain throws the meatball, and it will just destroy it before it gets the chance to explode and do any damage. I think most people don't do it because it loses time because you can't charge while you're morphing. But still, it's a handy trick, especially in a situation like this where Lunix is like any hit and it's over. Like we just saw, because he only has 6 tanks, which is the minimum he needs to survive the rainbow beam at the end of the fight. So he can take exactly 98 health worth of damage and still be able to finish the fight. Oh, this is really awkward actually, because now he's got to farm these fireflies for a while to get back up to full health. I didn't realize it was this annoying of a setup.
Yep. I was trying to look at the map to see if there's any other farm that he could do.
Okay, Andy's back in Torian?
Andy.
So, did he realize that he missed bowling?
I'm not sure.
Because wrecked ship is the only place we haven't seen.
Yeah.
So it's like either maybe he went into wrecked ship and saw it was missing. We were so focused on Lunix, we didn't see what Andy was doing there.
Okay, so we're gonna see take 2 from Lunix.
Mm-hmm.
He's going back into Meridia. So he thinks bowling's in Meridia.
But he has the map.
But he has a map.
Yeah.
I think he needs to check the rest of his maps to see where it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
he realized.
Yeah.
So he's looking.
All right, Andy.
Andy is in Norfolk.
Andy?
Andy.
Andy.
It's right there.
Andy.
Andy.
He doesn't know what he's looking for. He hasn't done enough random objectives, I think, to be familiar with what bowling looks like in this context. Andy.
It's right there.
Please.
Andy,
please.
Andy.
Also,
it's right
Rainbow
there.
Beam from Lunix. All right, remember
Okay.
your guesses for the timer, chat.
Let's see what this is. The quick escape. 20
seconds. Nice. I see Empowers. I see. I don't know how to pronounce KJ something. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry.
Hey J Rob,
Mercury.
Mercury.
I see
Woohoo!
Phoenix. Lots of 20s. Woo!
Woohoo! Lots of cookies. And that is time for Lunix taking game number 1.
Did Andy even spot? He's going down toward Norfair, so he might have seen it.
I think you saw it. Oh yeah, look at the race time room. I missed bowling cause dumb GG. Andy! No, Andy raced well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was just one of those moments of overlooking the bowling room. And welcome back, Speed Gaming, to game 2 of Andy versus Lunix. We are going to be doing double suit for this game. Co-comming with me today is a word sayer, and on tracking is Phoenix. Words, how are you feeling about this double suit race?
I don't know. I'm feeling, I don't know. This feels kind of similar to the last one, in which, like, both runners kind of going for, you might say boring options. But it's like, it's very safe in the sense that you don't have to rely on a lot of tech or logic reading in the same way you would on other settings. Because double suit just kind of, you're overpowered. You can go through the game fast. You can do a lot of stuff. You just gotta be fast, which honestly probably does, like, I think fit Andy's playstyle quite well. Of just he's a gamer. He just goes and does stuff, and he's good at it. Oh, do we have a Juno in the background? I thought I saw a Juno. Never mind.
Do we have you?
Yeah, Andy has a cute little dog named Juno.
The puppers.
She looks like that. But yeah, so double suit gives us both suits, Varia and Gravity Suit, as the name implies. So we don't have to worry about heat damage, and we don't have to worry about water movement, which also means we have a ton of the game accessible to us in the very early stages of the game. So it could create a lot of divergence in the routes where our runners will be taking. And it could mean it takes just a long time to find the progression because there are so many options to check.
This is true. So we're going to see the Norfair map over here off to the right of Norfair. And Andy, it looks like he's going left. Very interesting.
Yeah, Andy went right first, found the save, and then that one room is locked by Morphin bombs.
Oh,
so he
there's
couldn't
Morph.
actually cross that way. So this means Cathedral has power bombs, because that's the only way our runners will be able to make any progress here. We'll have to go down into this little lava pit to grab this item in the corner. That's power bombs, and then that will let us through the next room on the right. That'll lead toward the map.
Now, I do want to mention, so game 1, where we did not see any suits up until Andy grabbing Varia and Gravity, they're starting out with double suits because they don't want another situation like that.
Yeah,
That's
it could
all-
just be
that's
that. it literally could be that. I think we've seen that a few times in this tournament, where it's like one or both runners struggle with something specific, and then you just see that reflected in their picks afterward.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I think yesterday we had a best of 3 where I think Mo and I already forgot the other runner.
I think it was Mo and Tickles.
Tickles, yeah. Mo
Yes,
and
sir.
Tickles each died to Dragon and lost their respective races because of that Dragon death. So when it came to random objectives, neither of them picked Dragon.
I love that though. I love it. Okay, so Andy going down here. What are we finding? Missiles
Phaser
and
beam.
Spazer. I'll accept.
Yeah. And Andy picking up Spazer for the fans in chat.
Woohoo. All right, and the same goes for Lunix. Very nice.
So this is feeling like a slight reversal. It's very early, but slight reversal of what happened in the early game last match, where Andy went for a tank that ended up being reserved, took a death, and then was just kind of a few steps behind for the whole time after that. This time Lunix, I think the only death I saw was just in the pillar, pre-pillars room, where he died to a pirate, but Andy's kind of held on to that lead ever since. He's just a couple rooms ahead, but holding that lead. Ooh, we get Thread the Needle, everyone's favorite room to see in the early game. That's sarcasm, by the way. Everyone hates this room. Okay, Lunix doing the easier and maybe faster strat of just rolling under the platforms with Morph Ball. You don't get to farm anything on the way, but it is fairly safe.
That is true. All right, we're gonna see the Norfair map from Andy. So
Ooh,
there's
that's a
Mother
big
Brain
marker.
and Mother Brain and landing site. We've got 1, 2, 3, couple wreck ship connectors. So 3
Handful
other
of
majors.
majors.
And then I think there was a Torian connector up at the top. So it's a pretty big Norfair.
It's a very big north there.
Oh,
Okay,
Lunix finding bombs and Andy finding bombs. That's huge.
Oh, wait, did Lunix find that before the map, or did he just spend less time on the map?
I think it was less time on the map.
Yeah.
So this is where we're going to see him scroll in,
Yeah.
see what else is there.
Because it's a lot to take in here. I do like the play from Lunix of, just going straight for that major as soon as you see it. So it kind of gives you time to think about what you have seen on the map. So theoretically, you can spend less time the second time looking at the map, I guess.
Oh, for sure. All right, so Andy's going into Brinstar over here.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I
don't know where the
I
map
think this is probably the most reasonable play because Brinstar is the next biggest region after Norfair. And we don't really need a ton of majors. You could make a detour for that major up there in North Norfair, but I think it's also fine to just go into Bryn because we have double suits, we have bombs, we have missiles, and we have power bombs. So the only thing we're really missing is super missiles in terms of our basic kit.
Right, you get there? You got a little robotic there.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good. Hey, I'm checking it on you. You good. Yeah, no, I'm not commentating with a person. This is actually a robot. I code him before this.
How did you know?
I'm just good like that. I always know.
I've kept it a secret for nearly 15 years.
That's bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I couldn't keep it a secret back in high school, but we do what we can.
That's high school.
Yeah.
Right, so Andy's going to this room over to the right. Going away from the map. Oh, nope. Turning back around.
Was that Pants Room? Yeah, that was Pants Room. He can't do that room.
Yep.
One of the few rooms that you really can't navigate without some very specific equipment, either ice or x-ray or grapple.
There's power bombs right there.
Okay. Yeah, both runners really probably the next thing they're looking for is their first super missiles. That's going to be the biggest roadblock for them for a little bit.
Andy finding Shark Tool here room though.
Noise.
We love Shark Tool.
Trying to see any X's on the map that weren't super locked or whatever. I didn't spot any. The Lunix hadn't already gotten in Norfair.
What is Lunix just trying to?
He's trying to kill this
kill
key
us?
hunter. Yeah. Because right now he's going to take 50 damage per hit from these guys. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
That
he's,
is a huge
yeah.
hit.
Kill one, then you can take 2 hits on the way up and be fine.
Right into baby skip. All right. Come on, Lunix. You got this. You can do it.
Hi, Sports
Andy.
Bond.
Bye, Sports
Andy?
Bomb.
You gonna do it? You gonna do it for the fans? Aww.
Aw.
Yeah, he's got plenty of doors to check. Yeah, it's very reasonable to just skip that. Like, unless it is the only way to the map or something, you got plenty of options besides that.
But we're not gonna fight Sports Bomb, though. Sports Bomb's the best spot. He's so easy. All right, what are we finding down here, Lunix? Space jump.
Okay, that'll help his movement a lot.
Mhm.
But yeah, the path to space jump was surprisingly convoluted here. He could have gone up worst room in the game, but that would be about as bad as the Three Musketeers was.
So Andy found Ridley.
Oh, that's some good info, but I think it's not the info Andy wants right now, because he is very far from being capable of doing that fight.
Talk about, he's got 5 missiles. He's fine.
Yeah, 5 missile Ridley, let's go.
So we're taking the Brinstar tour here. So we know the map for Brinstar is up in the left. We just haven't seen the map yet.
It's now going down, so this is not Brinstar play. Direction. That is interesting. The more out of the way of the 2 regions, and it's the smaller region.
You're going robotic again. Weird.
Why?
I don't know.
Why is my internet bad? Let me do a speed test real quick. See if it's on.
Hey, no problem.
Obviously.
No problem. I got you. Okay, so Andy is studying the map back in Norfair. He's trying to see where he wants to go with his next move. Lunix over here, he's discovered wreck ship down at the bottom, so he's gonna go traverse and up. He's gonna go right back into Norfair. I wonder if he's gonna take this other. Nope. So he's avoiding wreck ship completely. So both of them are on the same paths. They're both in similar areas in this Norfair. I wonder if they're trying to find more resources along the way. Of course I would tell you, D-Rocky. Okay, so Andy's gonna pick up more missiles over here. Lunix over here climbing up a red tower. Oh, you got this, Lunix. You got this.
Yeah, my internet seems fine based on speedtest.net, but that doesn't mean it's not being sporadic. Because Cox Communications has terrible infrastructure.
No, I got it.
So,
Just looking out for you, fam. That is correct. We got high jump for Andy, so that gives him a little bit more height when it comes to getting around.
Yeah, honestly, of the two, I'm not sure which I would prefer between high jump and space jump. Both can speed up your movement significantly. Okay, Andy, you probably need to be wall jumping from a little bit lower because you have high jump.
He's got this.
Yeah.
Andy's got this. He's a pro.
Don't get hit by the fireball. Oh.
No.
I only spot that because I've done it like 3 or 4 times recently.
You gave the commentator curse.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm guilty of that too. It happened. Commentator curses are real.
It's very real. That's not gonna stop me though. Okay, Andy now in Criteria, Lunix in Torian. With the West Ocean map, so it's very possible for this to be Fantoon. We'll see.
And more missiles over here in Tori. So we know Crocomire is down in Criteria. However, we don't have charge. So Andy cannot do Croc right now.
Yeah, so he's probably never coming back to this unless he gets the map. Or unless the map was blocked by that room. I'm not sure.
I couldn't see where the map location was on criteria. But it looks like Lunix is going for this map. Or this could be Fantoon.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Oh, no. We gonna check this room?
Oh, hi, Kraid. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Andy has located 2 bosses. Lunix may or may not have located one here in West Ocean.
He's still looking around. We're taking Kraid to prom.
Oh, there's first supers. That's huge.
Wow.
That is huge. Not quite what Lunix was looking for specifically, but he will take that.
Mm-hmm. What are we finding up here? More missiles. More missiles is always good. This is still early
down
game.
on the left item. Oh. This is not Fantoon. So now Lunix is regretting not going for that map, but you know, it happens. Sometimes West Ocean betrays you.
Mm-hmm. It's a unique map room though, so I wonder if... Oh, it's gonna be on the other side.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So this is like the orientation you expect in West Ocean for a Fantoon map, but none of the right doors actually were Fantoon in this case. Usually it's in that little alcove where the save room was. So I feel like that can be kind of a telltale sign of like maybe this actually isn't the Fantoon map, because that save will be revealed before you go up there.
Right.
But there still are there are 4 other doors that could be Fantoon, even if that's not it.
So Andy taking down Kraid, taking down the first objective of this seed. Very nice, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is definitely not Fantoon. What are we gonna find here? That's one major, and that's it.
Yeah. So I think Lunix's position in this race is heavily dependent on, were those supers the only first supers that we can get? Is there another option for Andy to find super missiles? Because if there's not, that could slow him down a ton in this seed. But if Andy can find super missiles somewhere else, he knows where Ridley is. He's already killed Kraid, so he's ahead on the information game.
Those, now that I'm looking at it, those might have been logical supers that Lunix picked up.
Yeah, I think they were. Yeah, it's hard to say. There could be multiple supers accessible on this step even. And there could be some like quick logic breaks that Andy can do to get those supers, but those, it feels like those were the intended supers, or one of a few intended supers. Just depends on how the seed played at this time.
And then Lunix picked up wave bait.
Okay, so that major's not really helping him. So Lunix here is really hoping that those are the only supers we have access to.
Right.
Because otherwise he just feels behind at this point.
So at this point, Torian is done. We don't need to come back here for anything.
Right.
So I'd say the next thing Lunix needs to do is traverse around a little bit more. Maybe... It's very hard to say, because the Brinstar connectors are in Norfair.
Mm-hmm.
So
Norfair is just the hub for pretty much everything. I think Meridia is the only area we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm. I'd say his next step should be traversing Brinstar. Because we know the map location for Brinstar, we just haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andy's gonna leave C. I don't think he's gonna go down there and do Croc.
Yeah. You already got one objective down there, which it's gonna suck if there is another boss down there. But again, I think those super missiles are just so important at this point, you can't make much progress without them. So, knowing that Andy's already gone Criteria, he's already gone Bryn, and he's going up. I didn't see if he went Wreck Ship.
I don't think he's gone through Wreck Ship yet.
Yeah, but he's still going up, which is the direction of Torian. So
He knows
that's
the connectors.
good for Andy
Mhm.
if he does go that way, because that'll give him super missiles.
Oh, and
Super
there's more
missiles in the
missiles down
sand
here.
pit. But I think that was super locked. I think that was Yoink Room, which had a super door on it.
Mhm. Yep, that is super locked. More missiles up here. Man, I'm really feeling for Andy right now because I'd be wondering where the heck my supers are.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy just collecting a bunch of missiles for whatever reason here.
And more missiles. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And more missiles.
But he has the map, so like this is an intentional choice of him going for missiles. I'm curious like what his game plan with these missiles is. If maybe he just feels so behind on damage, he wants those missiles if in case he runs into Dragon or something. But he knows he doesn't have to worry about Ridley. Well, no, Dragon he has grapple, so I don't actually know if it's something specific or if he's just like I need to be getting these eventually. Maybe he's just using that as time to think about where he wants to go next.
I think in this case, I would much rather have the missiles than have only 5 or 10 missiles.
Yeah.
I would take anything at this point. If I still didn't know where my supers were at. So
Okay,
Lunix is
Andy
going
also
back.
seeing the West Ocean map, checking these doors, making sure that he's not leaving Fantoon behind down here. Oh, this room looks weird with the tile set. Whoa. Where's my Chozo statue? Come on.
Come on, Devs, where's the
Wait,
Chozo?
no, sorry, that one doesn't have a Chozo statue. I'm dumb.
Wait, was that
It
not
has
the...
a ledge.
no, it should have been.
That's the Green Bryn Reserve Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, so Lunix back into Brinstar.
Go for the map,
He's
Andy. Go for the map. Go for the map. I kind of hate when people do this. Like, sometimes it works out, but like, it just feels so bad when you go all the way around West Ocean, check all 3 doors just to find out you could have had the map this whole time.
That is
I
a
think
Brinstar
risk
map.
reward, it's better just to check that map when it's right there. He sees supers, so he knows he's getting something good out of this.
So there's 2 more majors in this Brinstar map. One in Far, Far Away, and there's one in Golden Teresa Room. So he sees Ridley down at the bottom. Oh, there's 3. I lied.
Sorry.
How could you?
It's...
I trusted you.
I'm sorry. Look, this is such a vast Brinstar map. You have to
Yeah.
scroll in order to see that 3rd major.
Yeah, so all the more reason to scroll your maps.
Scroll your map.
So Andy now knows that this is not the Fantoon map because he can see the save in the middle. So now he's got to go all the way back around and check that map again.
With how
So,
far
yeah, this
away
is-
this with how
Okay.
far away this one major is, I want to bet that this has to be charge. This has to be a beam.
I didn't see it, so I don't even know. So if this is charge, that's pretty big for Lunix. Because then he can do really well he's here in Brinstar. Not charge, okay. But
is
Spring Ball is
Spring Ball.
also just kind of filler at this point. Because there's nothing Lunix would need Spring Ball for that he can't do with just bombs and gravity.
You can see that's not what he wanted to get right now.
Yeah.
He was definitely looking for more damage. So there's 2 other majors that we can grab here in Brinstar. There's a major in the top right, and then there's a major right across the way from Ridley. That top right major is going to be in Golden Teresa Room. Oh, Andy's finally got supers. Yay!
Yeah.
Good job, Andy. Woohoo! Yes, this is hard tricky. All of the races in this tournament are going to be hard tricky.
Goodbye forever to Space Jump.
Oh, this is going to be baby skip room for Andy. Come on, Andy. You
He's got high jump. He's got the loadout for it.
Come on, Andy.
Well, he
you
doesn't
got
have
this.
speed, so it makes it different, but... Okay, 1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
4, 5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
10.
10. Yay! He got it. I don't know why I'm counting, because the number of loops doesn't really matter with that method, but, you know, it's fun.
Counting with words, the irony.
Counting is fun. I mean, yes, most of us use words to count. I mean, fingers too, but we usually say the word as well, so, yeah.
Anyways, space jump for Andy!
Anyway.
Space jump for Andy! Let's go!
Yay!
Woohoo!
Yeah, very nice baby skip from Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Saves the farm afterward. I feel like it doesn't really save that much time though, given that in Map Rando the cutscene is sped up. But yeah, not having to farm up from literally 1 health is very nice.
It's showing off the skill set. You want to see those kinds of tricks in a tournament setting like this. Okay, so both racers are... Whoop, there's the high five. Both racers in Bryn Star.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think either runner is going to be able to kill Ridley on this trip, unless this is charge right here.
That's ice.
Ice is still nice though.
Hey.
It could be charge in Golden Teresa room though.
Could be.
It would make sense for that to be charged though.
Yeah. So
Come on, Andy.
it's really tough to say who's in the lead here, just because Andy has that Kraid kill, but we don't even know if there are other bosses in criteria with Kraid. And neither runner has a solution for Ridley just yet.
And we still have yet to see Meridia and Wreck Ship maps. So there's a good chance that we're going to see probably a boss in at least one of those maps.
I'm hoping Andy saved in Norfair before coming to Bryn. But no, he's probably just going to get stuck on these same detours that Lunix is, which is going to feel really bad for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the last save Andy took. Right,
oh yeah, Andy can check GT because he has grapple. It'll be much easier than this ice clip Lunix is trying right now.
Lunix going for the pants clip, the ice clip.
Yep.
You got this.
And this ice clip is pixel perfect. Like, you have to freeze the Pollo at a very specific height. I think it's a little late right there. If you had X-ray, you could freeze it a bit higher and then force the stand up to get through. That would actually put it in logic with this loadout. But because Lunix doesn't have X-ray, he just has to be patient and keep retrying to get the Pollo frozen at the right spot. There is a setup when you come into the room, because that looks close. Oh. Crouch, no. And jump.
It needs to be higher.
Yeah, that was like 1 pixel off.
It's like, no, that's still not high enough, I don't think.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's getting close though. That's too high.
Alright, Andy picking up his spring ball does not want to see that. He is not happy with finding that.
There it is.
Woohoo, good job, Lunix. That's X-ray.
And it's X-ray, the thing you would have needed to do that with.
Not happy with that
He
at
is
all.
not happy.
It's like, man, I did all that for X-ray?
Hey, he should have... Dude, no, he should have kept it. Because what if he actually needs to go back to GT later? That'll make it easier. He should have kept that.
It'll make for a good X-ray climb, though.
Yeah.
We love our X-ray climbs.
Alright, so no charge beam. Lunix still only has 10 super... I think he got a 3rd super pack while he was in Bryn. and reverted out of it, but like that's still very far away from what you need for Ridley.
So the last scene we saw was pretty quick. This one's not being kind to our runners at all.
Nope.
They're having to work for their majors here.
Yep. I feel like this is the trap of double suit, because a lot of times with double suit you can get a really quick one, and you almost come to expect that from double suit. But sometimes it just gives you this, where it's like, here, you have access to 5 regions. Go find your super missiles. Good luck.
Wonder if Andy's gonna try and go up to... Oh wait, no, he doesn't have ice. We can't check that.
Yeah, Andy'd going for the vanilla method of doing pants room. Grapple to this block, it breaks after a couple seconds, and then you can just go up.
Good job, Andy.
Yeah. Okay, spring ball room. What do we got?
He's not happy with X-ray.
Nope. But at least he kept it.
Oh,
Plasma beam.
for Lunix.
Dude, yeah, Plasma, I think Lunix is literally only looking for charge at this point. Plasma makes charge better once you get it, but yeah, you can see he's not even happy about that, about getting Plasma here, because he just wants a way to kill Ridley. Because that's the only boss Lunix actually knows about right now. So he's feeling really bad because he's 28 minutes in, he's just dipped into Bryn, checked everything in Bryn, and not found a way to kill Ridley, so he's gonna have to come back later. Andy feeling bad because this is his 3rd visit to Bryn, and he still can't kill Ridley. Or no, he's gonna make a 3rd visit. Because this is his 2nd visit.
We like Bryn, though.
We do like Bryn. It's Bryn.
It's Bryn.
It's Bryn.
We had to do it.
Do 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 do. I don't remember the melody of the do 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 do's, but it's fun.
Boop-a-dum, eat Bryn.
There's Ice Beam, Andy.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, fam. We're proud of you.
So neither runner going to be worried about a Zeb skip on this race. But yeah, neither one is really happy about the current circumstances. Because yeah, I think it could have been really good for Andy if he just came back to Bryn last. But being that he didn't have the map, it still kind of felt like the most sensible play to go back, because it's the biggest region, it's the most likely to have something good. It just didn't work out that way this time.
So Lunix is going to explore the right side of Norfair. Andy going into a wrecked ship. This could be big.
Could be. I want to say Lunix peaked this earlier, but I could be wrong.
So I think Lunix peaked this side of wrecked ship, but we haven't seen the map.
Okay. He finally found bowling. Good job, Andy.
That's horrible.
Oh.
And it's blocked by Botwoon.
Hi, Botwoon. That would explain why Lunix didn't spend much time here.
Yep. He's laughing.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so you have to kill Fantoon or find Wave and charge.
That's
through.
That's rough.
That's insane.
So, let's see. If that's the case, Fantoon might be in Meridia then.
Could be. We never got criteria map though, right?
So we don't have criteria map. We don't have Meridia map.
Yeah, I don't think we've even seen an entrance to Meridia, right?
We have not. Okay, so Lunix is in criteria, so
okay.
This is probably Fantoon.
Yeah, I think we can safely say Fantoon. Well,
no.
It's unlikely for Fantoon to be in wreck ship, but not impossible.
Oh, so there
Okay,
is the
map.
criteria map.
So okay. So
Dragon.
Kraid is here, and that's it.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
No, that is correct. Okay.
Yeah, because Andy already did that.
Yeah, I missaw the door. Oops.
Andy
No,
taking.
no, that's.
Andy taking a save. This is the first save I've noticed from him in a while. So thank you, Andy, for saving sometimes, saving late.
That's rough.
Cool. So there's a Main Street Major that we can't access. That's great. Andy not even, well, Andy doesn't know to peek that. So Lunix will peek this, and we'll see what it is. That's so
charged.
rude.
That's
is so rude.
horrible. That's wow.
That's evil. The backtracking required in this scene is nuts. Okay,
That was
so
too far, Andy. Andy, there you go.
Andy, there it is.
There we go.
He got there.
Yeah.
So Andy, I think, since he's gonna be leaving Criteria sooner, I think it's safe to say Andy's in the lead here.
I would still say Andy's in the
caveat.
lead.
Yeah, one caveat is that he didn't peek that charge beam. So Lunix knows once he gets speed, he can just come back here and find his go mode. Andy, on the other hand, will have to collect a bunch of super missiles to do the same thing. But we still have a lot of game to play. There's still two bosses we don't know the location of. So, like, it's very possible for Andy to just find the super missiles he needs along the way. So the charge info might not actually matter at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. This is the one question we have, though. Where's Meridia?
Where is Meridia?
This is, I think, the next step is where is Meridia?
Yeah, because, like, I feel like it has to be through wreck ship, right? But we can't get through wreck ship without wave and charge. And I don't think there's enough majors left on the field to give us access to that. So, like, I don't know. I don't actually know what the way forward is. And that's a dead Kraid for Lunix. Nice quick kill.
So now is where I would say our runners are tied.
Yeah, I mean, tied except that Andy is further along trying to find the next step, but not knowing where the next step is like, well, grapple beam, which Andy already got. Okay, where is Andy headed back to Bryn? It kind of looks that way.
He's going back to Bryn.
Did he leave behind some majors? Is that why? Or was there...
Well, the only majors he would need to find that Lunix has, so there's Wave and Plasma.
Mm-hmm.
Because we still haven't, so we know where Charge is at, but we haven't seen Speed or Screw.
He's farming for something. Is he gonna try to kill Ridley on this?
Oh my gosh.
No, there's no way. I think he just wanted health.
So Ridley is a Norfair connector.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to see how that would work out on the Norfair map.
I mean, we've already gotten the Norfair map, so I don't know if that's... Doesn't seem like that would be helpful in any way. Okay. This is the gray part of the mini-map, so this is stuff Andy hasn't done yet, but I don't know what's actually over here. Oh, yeah, he's hunting the majors that Lunix... That's speed! Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
This changes everything now.
That it really... Well... We still don't have a way into Meridia, though. Even with that chart. Even with charge from Speed Booster. Yeah, this is where the fact that Lunix has been a bit more thorough is probably helping him out a lot. Because now Andy is going to be baited into a whole bunch of other options that could be charge or something else that he's looking for. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Wave Beam Lunix has. So yeah, with Charge Beam from Speed Booster, you can get Wave Beam and then kill Botwoon to get into Wreck Ship, which will probably get you to Meridia, where Dragon and Fantoon are in one of those two areas.
That's the logic. Yep.
Yeah. This is a crazy seed. Seed is wave locked.
That's
wave.
evil.
Wave Beam actually being logic in more than the first 5 minutes of the seed. I will say, I don't know if either of runners would go for this, but there is a way to kill that Botwoon without Wave Beam. There's a specific pixel you can stand on and then angle up and then shoot through the wall. But that's very out of logic, but it is possible to do if our runners know about it. And with Plasma, that wouldn't even be a slow kill. You can just X-ray. Lunix doesn't need to do that, of course, because he will have wave. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what our runners do. Yeah, this again it's really weird because Lunix knows where charge is, Andy doesn't.
Andy finding
But Andy has speed, and Lunix doesn't know where that is. Okay. Oh, Andy, don't die here, please. Okay.
You got this, Lunix. Come on, Lunix.
Come on, Lunix.
Come on. You got this. There we go. Dude, Green Gates. Let's talk about that words. Green Gates has been shambling everybody this week. I'm gonna say shambles a lot. Green Gate has been the one trick that's been tripping up everybody this week. Newcomers, pros.
Yeah. Like, I consider myself pretty decent at gate glitching, but some days, like, it's not even days, but like sometimes I'll walk up to a gate, get it first try, and feel like I can do that every single time, and then 5 minutes later it takes me 20 tries. It's weird.
Yeah.
I literally had that in one of my races recently where it's like I walk up to a green gate, boom, first try. 2 rooms later, get to Green Hill Zone, burn 20 missiles on it before I get through. Yeah.
Dude, I want to know how the devs coded. If that was even one of the thought processes of like, oh yeah, what if we can just make the gate open from the other side?
Yeah, it definitely was not intentional. Especially because it only works from one side and not the other. Definitely just accidental coding. Okay, Lunix is up in Bryn. He's going to be finding a speed booster soon enough here.
Andy going back
point
down
him back to charge. Okay, this is good for Andy because this is where Charge Beam is. And he knows that's a speed locked item. So that's probably the only thing he could be going for right now.
Yep.
The big thing though is Andy doesn't have a Wave Beam. So does he know the trick to kill Botwoon from behind without Wave Beam? Yeah, like it's definitely possible to do. I just don't know if Andy knows that trick. Oh, Plasma. Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point. He could do the charge combo with Plasma.
And we see
that
charge
I think
here.
Andy will think of, even if he doesn't know the pixel.
All right, so this is big for Andy. Andy now has charge beam.
So now he's trying to figure out where to use it. His first instinct is going to be Ridley, but he also knows that he doesn't really have access to anywhere outside of wrecked ship.
Yep, he sees that major in the bottom of Tori, and he's looking at it and he goes, that's got to be what I need to pick up next.
Yeah, he's seeing how ridiculous this seed is, and now he's just shaking his head like, man, what's going on here?
Yep. Lunix picking up speed over there. He's like, man.
So this is getting really interesting, because Lunix is going to be making a beeline back to charge. And then Lunix, having wave, can just trivially get past Batoon if he thinks of it. Andy is going to get baited into this other major, and it might be a little bit before he considers Batoon. But he should know that's his only way forward. He has the information to deduce that, but he might just get baited into other things first.
Man, you can see it on both of their faces right now. They're both just like, man, what is this seed? Like, what was just rolled? Because they basically have to go on other sides of the maps right now to get what each other has.
Yeah.
Like, this is rough.
This is definitely one for the puzzle seed enjoyers.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure it's in both of their minds right now of like, man, the other person
Andy,
has
go down.
to be close.
Andy, go down.
Andy, go down.
He's not doing it. Which, I still don't hate this play, because you have to kill Ridley sooner or later. So you are going to have to come up to Bryn eventually, but I think this is just suboptimal routing. But he's also probably just thinking that major. Yeah, I don't know if he would. I don't know, because he should know this is either wave or screw attack. So yeah, I think both of our runners are going to be getting back to Batoon around the same time here.
Andy gonna save here at the ship.
Okay.
Fill up on those resources.
Is he going for Ridley?
I think he was going to Tutorian. Because he wants to see what that major is.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's wave, because he wants to go get wave bait. Lunix picking up charge over here in Criterion.
Yeah. I think Andy knows this is wave at this point. I just wish he had been creative enough to think of his other options for that Batoon kill, because he has the options, but they're just like really niche things that you don't normally deal with, especially in a hard tricky. Yeah, because there's a pixel perfect trick that like I only know because it came up in an expert seed and I was forced to do it, and I only found it because Carter Freak pointed it out to me. And then the charge combo with plasma is another one that just like almost never comes up. Like you're not usually thinking about charge combos except for like X factors. So it's very easy like to see how Andy wouldn't think of those things, but that could have been a game winner for sure, if he had thought of those in the moment when he was down there by Batoon. Yeah, we definitely got a race. I think at this point Andy's going to be going back for Ridley first, because Torian is closer to Bryn. So he can loop around, get Ridley in the northwest, and then go down for wreck ship after that.
Does Andy have microwave though? Yeah, he's got X-ray. So he can do the microwave if he wants to.
Yeah. His Dragon will be faster, and so will his Batoon, but like not by a significant margin, because Batoon only takes like 3 shots, I think, at this point. Maybe 4. And then Dragon, Lunix has grapple, so that's still a really quick fight.
That is the thing though, we still haven't seen Phantoon or Dragon.
But at this point, we know they're down here because we've seen everything else.
Lunix going over here to fight Botwoon. Microwave. Not necessarily microwave deal, but plasma deal. Very nice, Lunix. Alright, we're finally gonna see what is to the left of Wreck Shipped over here.
Big Pink.
Big Pink!
This is the latest Big Pink I think I've ever seen. 47
I know.
bits.
That's crazy.
Also Big Green?
Yellow.
Chartreuse? What color is this?
Yellow. Olive?
It's olive, yeah. It's like an old Game Boy screen.
It's the big olive, Charlie Brown. Yep, and we're gonna see Andy go fight Botwoon next.
Okay, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed to see this. I feel like getting rid of Ridley early would have been better. So Lunix in a very slight lead here.
Hey, it makes for a good race though.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of the old school Game Boy color.
Yeah.
Y'all ever play Metroid 2? This is the color scheme.
I have played Metroid 2, but only on emulator.
Alright, we're gonna see the map for Wrecked Ship. Wow. Nothing. Wait, what's off the right? Did we not see what was over to the right?
I didn't see it at all. I was looking at Andy.
Which means we gotta go find Meridia.
Yeah.
Good job, Lunix. I'm proud of you for grabbing those super. All right,
Yeah.
Andy, please scroll to the right. Meridia, down at the bottom of Wrecked
Meridia's right
Ship.
there. Yep. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, and that's where Lunix is going. Yeah, so Lunix in a clear lead here, but it's a very slight lead.
Yeah, it's very subtle.
Yeah, and again, Andy does have X-Ray, so he'll save a little bit of time on Dragon, especially if Lunix gets some bad RNG and doesn't get the goop phase very quickly. So like this is a very tight race right now.
All right, Andy picking up more supers. Very nice, Andy.
Oh yeah, Andy can
Wow.
X-Ray Fantoon as well.
All right, map
Save time
location.
there.
Map location over here for Meridia is a little bit down south. The question is, how close are our bosses going to be to the access way to Meridia? And does Meridia have any more access points?
Hi, Acid Jozo. What you get for banning it in the last seed.
Dang. Poor Andy catching strays. He can't even hear us.
Was it Andy or was it Lunix?
I don't know.
It was Andy, yeah. Nah, Andy deserves it for banning Acid Jozo. 100%.
Wow. Should tell him how you really feel.
Love you, Andy.
All right, Lunix finding Fantoon here, down in the bottom of Meridia.
All right, Andy too? They're in the same room. Andy's caught up.
All right, we've got a race here. Oh my gosh. I'm so
Lunix
happy.
gonna have a 2-round here, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Will Andy get the microwave?
Yeah, Andy caught up quick.
But also, Fantoon being quite nice to Lunix. Andy getting a slow opener while Lunix getting a mid fast. But the X-ray makes up for all that time.
All right, Fantoon down for both of our racers. Words, I'm so happy we have a race on our hands. This is gonna be close.
Yes. But we want Andy to win, not because favoritism, but we want a game 3, right? Right, chat?
Yeah. We want game 3.
Give us game 3. Come on, Andy. You got this.
All right, give us the map. Top left is Dragon. Lunix sees. Lunix going for it. Yep.
All right.
Oh yeah, no favoritism here. Both of these rudders are really good.
Oh, this gate glitch could be the difference. Okay, Lunix is through. Okay, they're both struggling a little bit with this one. Andy, please. Andy.
You got. Oh, it's hidden behind green gate. Oh
Andy,
no.
please. Oh, he got it. He got it. It's fine.
He got it.
Okay. I think they both took about the same amount of time. Maybe Andy took a little bit more, but I don't think that made a significant difference for either runner. Okay, Lunix going for some speed booster damage early on. He has grapple, so as soon as he gets a goop phase, he can finish the fight. Or he can just get grabbed. Cool. Yay.
He's got this. They both got
Yeah,
this.
he's got this. But Andy's going to be done much more quickly here. And that's a dead Dragon.
There it is.
So Andy's now in the lead. Barely, but he's in the lead.
All because he got X-ray.
Mm-hmm. Take that, X-ray haters.
All right. And that is Dragon down for both racers.
Mm-hmm.
Andy going back into Brinstar now to go find Ridley. Take him down.
Yep. Yeah, Lunix was at X-ray, and he had Space Jump and Spring Ball, so it would have been free. But he just chose not to grab it. No, I think he turned around, I'm pretty sure.
He
after
turned
X-ray.
around.
Yeah, he didn't reset, he just turned around. Alright, both runners have completed all the objectives. They have plenty of equipment for go mode. They are just headed back to Mother Brain. Lunix does have 25 supers, which is better DPS than Plasma Beam.
We gotta go for Ridley first.
Oh, right, Ridley. Never mind. I'm lying.
We still got Ridley. It's okay.
We do.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, we don't want another.
Ridley. We don't need an
Yeah,
Crade Ridley. Yeah.
I was trying to not call him that, but it's okay.
You're spicy today. My goodness.
I'm sorry, Andy's on screen. It just makes me that way. Okay, Lunix now in the lead. I'm not sure what movement, like where they got switched up, but Lunix is now ahead. This is a crazy close race, dude.
They're going back and forth with the lead.
Yeah, and this map is pretty convoluted, so it's gonna be tricky to see how many missteps happen, like figuring out where to even go here.
Mm-hmm. Like Andy, go up more. You got it.
Lunix taking a lot of damage to those atomics in Wreck Ship Shaft.
Right.
Is this it? Is this Ridley?
What?
No.
It's close by though.
Yeah, he's in Bryn though. He got to Bryn first.
He's right here. And Andy's now back in the lead.
Lunix is big braining here.
Mhm.
Lunix big brain. He crystal flashed in Spring Ball Maze, which is the other side of Ridley, but Andy still got there first. This is very interesting.
And now they're both in Ridley's lair.
Mm-hmm.
So Lunix, he's got more resources. He's got more super missile.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The double Ridley, I'm watching both as best as I can. They're not really missing any shots or taking any hits. Andy gets done first.
Yep. As we like to call it, Ridley, Deadly.
Ridley, yes.
Yes, sir.
I've actually never heard that. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Ridley's done first. He's going the left route out of the Ridley room. I'm not entirely sure which route is closer to Mother Brain. We'll see if Lunix goes the same way. No, Lunix taking the other path.
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting.
Okay, so once again, we have Mother Brain down at the bottom of Norfair, and then the ship is... It's not too far out of the way, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit of a trip.
Yeah, this one is literally just coming down to movement. What paths do you pick, and are they better than your opponents, and do you make any mistakes along the way?
Yep. It also comes down to how much ammo each racer is going to have going into Mother Brain, because Andy's only got 10 supers, but Lunix has up to 30.
Yeah. If Lunix goes in with full supers, his fight will be faster.
He also does have 2 extra E-tanks, so Andy needs, if he goes in with only 3 tanks, he needs to be careful with his health.
Yo, Andy showing off some speed tech, speed keeping with space jump to bypass the need for power bombs through that gauntlet room.
Need for speed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If I was racing this seed, I would take a save. I know it's very close, but I have seen a couple close calls with Mother Brain.
Yeah, Lunix even dying on Mother Brain last race. That might actually just be sitting in the back of his mind, making him second guess whether he should save or not. But I didn't see if there was a close by save. Andy looks like he's going for it.
It was not too far away, but it was okay. All right, Andy going right into Mother Brain.
Nice sub skip. All right, he has 86 health to play with here. He does have double suit, so these hits aren't going to do too much damage, but he does need to be careful.
Can't take no ketchups, can't take no meatballs.
All right, so that's going to be, what, 16, 17 shots? Plus super missiles?
Yep. Chat, get your guesses in.
And there's Lunix.
Andy?
He took a meatball hit, but that's fine. Those don't do as much damage. You can take a few of those before it's a problem. Okay, there's ketchup. And unload your supers. Or just keep shooting, that's fine. Yeah, that's dead Mother Brain.
He's good.
He's good, he's good. He's good. He's good. Okay, I'm gonna guess a minute flat.
1 minute flat, I'm gonna go 55 seconds. Close words.
Yeah, lots of lobby checks happening right now.
1 minute 10.
10. All right.
Cat Lamaine.
Don't mess up the escape. Oh yeah, we gotta look at chat for guesses.
Yeah, Cat Lamaine, Foxeni, and yep, just you two. Congratulations, guys. Y'all get the metaphorical cookie.
All right, one mistake here from either runner could decide the race.
Oh my gosh, the anticipation.
All right, Bottomini tank, the classic.
The
Every
classic,
escape.
of course.
Every escape, man. I used to say like 70 to 80%. I think it's 90%.
It's 90%. Alrighty. And it looks like Andy is going to take game 2. Everybody get your GGs in
chat
for Andy taking game 2.
Game 3, game 3, game 3.
Woohoo!
I don't know if Lunix has even looked at the finish time yet. He is locked in.
And also get your GGs in for Lunix finishing out game 2. GG.
Very close race from both runners.
That was a good game too.
Andy in the race room. Worst double suit seed of all time. You're not wrong. That one was ridiculous.
That one was horrible.
Hello, Speed Gaming. And welcome back to the riveting conclusion to our best of 3 between Andy and Lunix. You can see in the player cam that Andy is laughing. Rubu, you want to tell us why Andy is laughing?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm laughing too. This is ridiculous. So, both of our runners loved double suit so much that they're copying the Calf and Jack's race, and they're calling back to doing double suit for this item draft.
And I
My
got to watch
goodness.
it happening in slow motion. Lunix banned Spring, and then Andy was chair streaming for a little bit, so he took a minute to get back. Then he banned High Jump, instantly picked Gravity, and I'm just like, Lunix, don't you do it. Don't you do it. And he did it, and he picked Varia. So, yeah, we're back with another double suit seed for as amazingly as the last one went. Surely this one will be better, right?
Nope.
Fluff and stuff, I agree. This seed deserves to be cursed. If it's not cursed, I will be pretty disappointed.
As if last seed was not cursed enough. My goodness. Alrighty, and our races are good to go. Starting out here in Brinstar.
In Speed Hall. We're
Grabbing
getting
more.
Morphball early.
Very
It's
nice.
already a good sign. Or bad sign, depending on what kind of entertainment you're looking for. Arm pumping. Arm pumping.
Woohoo. What are we gonna find down here?
Oh, watering missiles. This
Missile.
has to be missiles or supers.
The missile
E-tank and
E-tank.
missiles. Okay. So I
Mhm.
guess it's through the missile where we saw earlier.
I mean, both these runners are asking for the curse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I don't know about you, Words. What do you say? Commentating curse today?
Let's curse it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
Oh, man. Chat,
Okay.
while we are at the start of Game 3, just a casual reminder, go follow both of these runners if you haven't
Yes.
already.
Yes, do
This
that.
has been a really entertaining best of 3 between these two. So if you haven't already, go show them some love. And also, shout out to our tracker today, Phoenix, and he has also been the setup for this race, so doing an amazing job. Shout out to you, Phoenix. And also my co-commentator, Words.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, you great.
You too.
All right, going through Hada Ruby now.
Did I get that right? Is that Hot Ruby?
No, that one's impressive.
Oh.
Impressive room. Or Ice Beam Tutorial 1 or something?
One of the
Yeah, people call it impressive room because there's a deboost associated with that I failed for 3 hours in a race one time.
Oh, that's impressive.
Right?
Yeah.
What? Who said I don't like X-Ray? What is this slander, Lower Dogma? X-Ray's great.
Okay. So Andy found, was that Metal Pirates? Saw that, said nope, turning right back around. Lunix finding Wave Beam. Going back down the elevator in Brinstar. Okay, so that's at the top of, wow, Andy finding Ice Beam.
Nice.
Alrighty,
And power bombs.
And power bombs.
Regular bombs? No.
Spather.
Phaser beam.
Yikes.
Which means plasma's around the corner somewhere.
Mm-hmm. D-Rocky, yes, X-Ray really was the difference for Game 2.
It really was. Because they were neck and neck. Like, Andy was slightly ahead leaving Dragon when he was behind going in. And then, as close as that race was, that, like, really made a huge difference. There were a couple other things that went back and forth. So, like, you could make an argument for a bunch of different things, but I think X-Ray is one of the more obvious ones. Because it saved time on both Campaign and Dragon.
So Lunix is now in Meridia, finding Spring Ball. Andy picking up more missiles here in Burnstar.
And more missiles.
Alright, so the top of this Meridia so far has been a missile room. Oh, and there's a super lock. Good information for later.
Okay? For when we get our super missiles at 40 minutes in, like last time.
Already given the curve.
Hey, we agreed to curse him, right?
I mean, I agree. Another. Oh, okay. Look, I agreed to curse him. I didn't agree to, just absolute wish them the worst.
Yeah.
There's
there's supers.
supers. There we go. Good job,
Sorry,
Andy.
commentator's blessing, I failed you. Is this even randomized? Yeah, no, that's the vanilla location for the supers we get first in a speedrun.
Right, Andy going through this super door. Alright, let's see if that fixes it for you, Word. Oh, picking up more missiles here for Andy. More missiles here for Andy. He's laughing. He's like, man, where's my super? Okay. So down here in Meridia, we have a power bomb locked door, which Lunix can't take yet. Oh, neato, if only. But I don't know if we're gonna find 150 missiles in this seed.
But you never know.
You never know.
Oh. It was good for 5 seconds. Or it's okay.
Oh, it's going real bad.
Yeah.
Rip.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. We're just gonna be a robot for the rest of this. It's gonna be okay. Alright.
I'm just disappointed it had to come out this way.
It's all good. Alright, Andy finding wave beam.
Nice.
Alright, so this Brimstone map is looking a little, a little wide. The Brimstone map is down in the lower left. It's not too out of the way, but it's a little bit of, a trek. You could say it's a Bryn Star trek. I'm so sorry. So both of these runners are going to try to find their way to that map. Oh, there's a high five.
Bye bye. Okay, so this room does not connect to the map, but it does give Andy more super. So Andy's got a little bit more of an advantage just because he's got the super missiles.
Yeah, that super missiles, I think it's gonna go a long way in extending this lead.
Mm-hmm.
The longer Lunix goes without finding it, the more ground Andy's gonna make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got Everest. Probably gonna take the crab tunnel here to get to that map.
Oh, there's a power bomb door.
Oh, now that's just cheating. This tile set just shows you where the tunnel is. That's not fair.
No. I don't know. Oh wow, screw attack. That could be big.
Yeah, that is one of the few like weird advantages of random tile sets where you can actually see some of the tunnels that are more well hidden in other tile sets, but at the same time there's like other visual cues you lose with the tile sets that you might get used to using otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Andy going for this jump over here. Wow. That's very technical from Andy. Props to him. great utilization of the ice beam.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna see what's down here at the bottom of West Ocean. E-tank.
Tank? Yep. Especially this early, you don't say no to that.
And that fills up his reserve that he's got.
True. Shout outs to Map Rando devs for adding that as a quality of life, because that is not vanilla behavior. In the normal game, when you pick up an E-tank, it doesn't fill up your reserve, which can be quite annoying, because when you get reserves, you have to manually farm to fill them up, unless you go to the ship. So, yeah. Map Rando having a few quality of life things like that just make it so much more convenient. Oh, okay. Sabatwin is guarding that map, but Andy can ice clip in the next room to get up there.
That's evil. You can see he's in disbelief. He's like, man, do I really have to do that?
Yeah, I'm with Andy on this one. Just do the clip instead of the fight.
Yeah,
that ain't worth it.
Well, he doesn't have charge, so yeah. Okay, so
he,
that's
he
interesting.
could do the fight. He has enough ammo, but the clip is just easier in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, so in the Meridia map, we have Kraid in Meridia with, let's see, a couple more majors.
Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't have the visual cue, just like we were talking about.
Oh no.
Because like in the normal tile set, there's a specific texture you can look for.
So he's got to blind
to
this.
know the pixel. Yeah, he's got to vibe this out, and he gets it second try. That's very impressive.
Good job, Andy.
Andy is a gamer.
And there's Mother Brain.
Oh, there's GT guarding 2 majors. That's crazy. That's a doable fight though. We have Varia and we have supers. You can do that fight.
Bottom right of Meridia, Lunix just picked up Charge Beam.
Ooh.
And Lunix picks up his first super.
So wait, Charge Beam was next to supers?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's interesting. Yo, speed. That's a good pickup.
Nice.
No speed blocks to worry about for Andy. Now Andy's just showing off. He froze the Sova, so we didn't have to crumble jump, and then he just crumble jumped anyway.
Dude, that's the bane of my existence, crumble shaft room.
Yeah. Well, like, once you get wall jumps down, wall jumping is infinitely easier than crumble jumping. So I just do that all the time now.
Andy going into there's bombs
He's
up
peeking.
there.
Bombs there.
Nope.
And he decides, he doesn't think that's worth it. So he might go around to get the other one. I don't think he peeked it.
No.
Also, very smart use of wave beam. That's not something I usually even think about. It's like, oh, I can wave beam to check that one item. In GT in particular, that's kind of a big deal.
So over here on Lunix's screen, in Mickey Mouse, he picked up high jump boots. And so we're going to see Lunix fight Kraid. Plasma!
Andy does want that, so he's crumble jumping to it. Nicely done.
And he gets the quick kill. Good job, Lunix. And Lunix takes down the first objective of this game 3. Ooh, screw attack for Andy.
I think, he already grabbed that before he got the map. I don't know why he reverted, because it wasn't that far from GT. That's what we wanted to check.
Ooh, this is a wrecked ship connector.
Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know if maybe Andy just didn't get the Meridia map when he was up there. Because I feel like he would have gone and done Kraid if he had. Or maybe there was something else blocking his path that he didn't have yet.
So Andy picking... Oh my gosh. That map location's okay for wrecked ship. Andy taking a save here. Very
the save
nice,
here
Andy.
makes it nice, yeah.
This is a good pivot save. Especially if you find that there's nothing here in wrecked ship, then he can just bail.
Yeah. Always, if you can find a save next to the entrance or exit of an area, that's almost always a good save.
Mm-hmm. Just a reminder, save early, save often.
Oh, yeah, I think he probably takes probably take left sandpit here. I would say.
Yep, that's what he's doing. You're going down the left sandpit. Alright, what are we gonna find?
Got a couple, an X or two, missile and
Super! Alright,
Nice.
so this game, Andy's picking up his super.
yep.
Oh, that poor missile tank. Nobody likes picking
Poor
up that
lonely
missiles.
missile tank. Yeah.
That's
But yeah, so
sad.
Lunix finding charge is really good for his current loadout, but Andy's finding enough supers along the way that it might not matter. Although he might not be keeping these. Oh, there's Dragon.
Dragon down at the bottom, and a criteria
Okay.
connector.
That's good for Andy.
That's
He's
really
gonna
good
need to
knowledge.
go back for crate at some point,
Mhm.
but Lunix just the same is gonna have to come down this way at some point.
But the,
So-
the thing is, right below Dragon, there's Crocomire.
True.
Alright. So Lunix looks like he's gonna go to the right. He's not gonna go to Norfair just yet. Croc might be required. It's a little too early for me to confidently say if it's gonna be required or not. But Andy does have speed though.
He does have speed. Yeah.
Alright, oh, he's going for Dragon.
Now Andy could do some sparks here, but on the health he's got, he can only do a couple tries. So this is going to be mostly an ammo fight. But with 20 supers and 30 missiles, this is plenty of ammo. It's just going to be a bit slow.
Lunix picking up another E-tank.
Nice opener.
Very nice. Both of these racers not messing around this game 3.
Oh, Andy getting grabbed, showing off his mashing skills.
Good job, Andy. Lunix getting power bombs.
Okay. Lunix finding a Bryn connector. Wait, was Andy in Bryn earlier? I'm getting mixed up.
Yeah. I could have sworn
Okay.
Andy was in Brent.
Okay.
And Andy taking down Dragon. Very nice.
Gotcha. Okay. So Andy went to Meridia, didn't kill Kraid while he was there, and then went to Bryn. Oh wait, no. Okay.
Oh no, this is
Never
shit.
mind. Bryn is where we started. I think. I'm confused. This is the third seed. I don't know.
We're getting seed bleed.
Yep.
Yeah, no. So, Wreck Ship was one of the Brinstar connectors. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so Lunix, I think, already had a decent amount of Bryn information, because Lunix spent more time in Bryn before going up to Meridia and finding those super missiles. Andy, on the other hand, found super missiles very quickly and then spent more time in Bryn before finding everything else in the map. Or maybe there was somewhere else. I don't know.
All right, so Lunix is going for this ice clip as well.
It's a bit
Maybe
high.
A little too high. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like almost a full tile too high. That looks close.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got it. And he's going to see the same thing that we saw with Andy earlier, where there's GT, you got Mother Brain,
Yeah.
you got all your mini bosses here in Brinstar. They're all in the lower sector of Brinstar.
I am curious to see how Lunix handles this GT. He doesn't have the save that Andy did,
But he's got
just gonna-
charge.
yeah, so like he might just do the fight instead of peeking bombs like Andy did. Oh, wait, did Andy do a hypo jump? I didn't see it.
Alright, Lunix picked up Plasma.
Mm-hmm.
So
And he's
technically-
just doing the fight before peeking, which, coming from this direction, I think this makes the most sense.
Well, I mean, Bombs was up there anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
So he just saw that those were bombs. Ooh, Criteria. This is the ship location.
Nice.
Andy. You bombed. But this is a good find for Andy, because now he knows this is where the ship is at.
And he's gambling on Fantoon here, top right. That is a Fantoon.
That is
oriented map.
Fantoon.
Yep. There it
Yep.
is.
That's a really good coin flip for Andy right there.
Mm-hmm. Which I think we've. I don't know how many left maps we've seen, but sometimes you do just know because you've seen 2 left maps already. And it's like, well, this one has to be Fantoon. But
Yeah.
either way, he guesses correctly. Good Doppler on the first one. This could be a 2-round. Nope, no 2-round. I think he probably is 1 super away from death at this point.
Yep,
But
he's got it. Lunix picking up speed here in Brinstar. Andy taking down Fantoon. Objective number 2.
yeah. So Andy with a pretty strong lead here. I forget where Mother Brain was. Was she in Bryn?
Mother Brain is at the bottom of Brinstar. So
Okay.
it'll be a little bit
Yeah.
longer of a trip from Mother Brain to
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about Kraid, because Kraid was in Meridia, I believe. So Andy's gonna have to go a little out of his way to go back and kill Kraid. So it's not. The lead is smaller than it appears, but it's still a strong lead here.
Yeah. So there's only one major down here in Criteria. So not sure if Andy would want to go for that, considering it could be space, grapple, or X-ray. So
Yeah.
I would
Or
say
charge. He doesn't know it could be can't be
That's,
charged.
that's true.
That could incentivize him to go for it, but with 0.5 supers, I think at this point Andy's just going. There's
Yeah.
very few things he actually needs to finish the game here.
Yeah. So he's gonna go back. He's taking this ship save, which is it's good. You know, you always want to save after you get a bot. I don't think I saw any other connectors from Criteria in the bottom. Oh, is he going
doubting
back
himself,
around?
He's going back, yeah.
Oh,
Like, looking at his inventory, he did skip bombs, so he doesn't have a true can fly. So that
Yeah.
might be what he's thinking about right now. Because he already had to do a hypo just to get out of worship in the game. If chat was... If I'm reading chat correctly. Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, stocking up on the ammo.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Because as I say, I don't think he would be looking too much for movement now because he's got the double suits, he's got speed.
There's his 30 super, so he's
Yep.
go mode ammo now.
He's good to go.
Yeah, this was gonna be like the one other thing I would say could have been an advantage for Lunix, because having charge, he doesn't have to think about collecting ammo, so he can clear these areas a bit faster. But now that Andy has full ammo, he also doesn't have to stop for much.
We're seeing 2 really good routes between these runners. So Andy found Kraid and Fantoon, whereas Lunix has already killed Kraid. However, with Andy making his way down in Criteria, as opposed to Lunix finding Norfair,
Ooh.
which is where we see Ridley.
Yeah. And it's connected to Meridia, which is where Kraid was, so I think that's actually really good for Andy.
And
Because he's gonna go back for Fantoon here.
go fight Spore Spawn, Andy. Do it for the
Yeah.
fan. Do it for the fan.
A little unfortunate for Andy, but he needs to get back to Brinstar, and this is just the shortest path.
Alright, Lunix making his way into Torian.
Okay, I think this is probably just bad for Lunix, because
Yeah.
I don't think there was any objectives here.
Nope, there's nothing here. We've already seen all 4
Unfortunately,
objectives.
Yeah. Best case for Lunix is just find the map and dip.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, you just taking hits? You
he's
gonna
got
let
this.
Spore Spawn treat you that way?
He's got this. He's okay. This is also a really interesting scenario. So Andy's got a little bit more ammo, and he's got comfy ammo to sit on. However, he only has 1+1. Well, no, 2+1. Thanks,
2+1,
Andy.
yeah.
Lunix over here, he's got a little bit more of a cushion with those E-tanks with his health, but he doesn't necessarily have the supers yet.
But he has charge. He's got charge beam combo.
But he does
doesn't
have
need ammo.
charge.
Yeah.
So, alright, so he's gonna find this map. He's not gonna see anything in this Torian.
All right. Hopefully he had a good pivot save in Norfair. Because there's nothing worth it here.
That's brutal. That is like
Yeah.
an empty Torian. Alright, so
Okay,
he
he
had
did
a
have a
pivot
pivot
save
save. Yeah.
back in Norfair. Okay, good.
Ooh, I like that spring ball movement. Speedball, spring ball.
Ooh,
That was really clean.
very nice. Alright, Andy going into Meridia. I don't think he needs anything in Meridia, though.
Meridia had a Norfair connector. I don't know
wait,
if there
no,
was another way into Norfair.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Craig's in
Craig needs
Meridia.
Craig too.
Yeah. So this
Okay,
is good
yeah.
for
So it
Andy.
looks like Andy just never got the map. So, but I mean, everything Andy needs is in this direction. So this is good.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Alright, and then Lunix. Lunix, are you going towards Ridley? Yes, he is. He's going for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a 20-shot Ridley. He's got plenty of health for this with double suits. Andy picking up a safety tank here in through Musketeers.
Wow,
Nicely
that was a
done by
really
Lunix.
quick Ridley kill. Good job.
Very clean.
I almost said Radley. I was like, that's not the right name. Alright, so other than that, I think Norfair is pretty much done for.
Yep. At this point, Lunix is just looking for Fantoon and Dragon. Yeah, we might see a high five from our runners here in a little bit, depending on the route Andy takes through Meridia. But I think it's safe to say Andy's strongly in the lead. They both have 2 bosses down, but I think the 2 Lunix is looking for are going to be more out of the way than what Andy's going to find here.
Because neither racer knows where the other bosses are. They took 2 very different routes, so they, again, need to find what each other needs.
Yeah. And Fantoon was like all the way down at the end of the world at Criteria. And Dragon, I think, was in a similar kind of location, whereas Kraid is right here, and then there's a Norfair connector, and Ridley will be... The map will be close in Norfair, and then he can just go straight for Ridley.
Wow, that is a very empty top of Norfair. I don't know if you saw that, where it's just, you could take the elevator up, you go left for a save, and there's nothing else there. It's a dead end.
Dang. I did not see that.
Yeah, no, it is a waste of space up at the top of Meridia. So, Andy over here, he's gonna make his way towards Cray to knock out objective number 3. And then, I think besides that, that's gonna be it for the Meridia Trek.
Yep. I think he just leaves here, because we already see him skipping majors in Criteria that weren't even that far out of the way, so I don't think he's thinking about majors at all at this point. Nice, clean, quick kill from Randy.
Alrighty, Lunix dipping Meridia, going back into Brinstar. So, he's trying to think of where the other 2 bosses could be at.
Andy, what are you cooking here? Andy, why?
No?
Oh, reverse croc. Okay, that's great.
No!
I like this though. This is swaggy.
Did you just say swaggy?
Yeah, it didn't sound. It sounded better in my head.
Alright. Come on, Andy. You got this.
Yeah, you just gotta find the right spot to jump from. I think you just. Oh.
Yeah, open the door!
This is gonna be tough though. Because like the height requirement for that reverse croc speedway is annoyingly precise. And he's got that slope in front of the door, which is going to push him up. So he would have to jump past the slope there to actually make this work. So yeah, he sees it, so he's gonna be like, let me just take the long way.
Yeah, which
It was a
out of help.
fantastic idea, but yeah, that would have been tough.
Yeah. It was a good idea though, but like I could slowly see the health going. I was like, maybe not. If there was a farm nearby, I could maybe understand that, but yeah.
I think with Space Jump, he would have had that. Because a lot of the problem was the time you have to spend after charging the spark getting to the door so you can even spark at all.
Yeah.
So every time you land, you're losing all your momentum. Whereas if you had Space Jump, I think he gets that.
So this is now interesting because Lunix found a wreck ship. But whereas both you and I know, there's nothing in this wreck ship. Wow. Okay, yeah. So, just in and out of wreck ship like that. Alrighty.
Yep.
And nothing!
Yay!
Nice.
Wait, what? Did Wreck Ship have nothing, or did it have Dragon?
Oh, it did Wreck Ship have Dragon?
Yeah, I think
so.
I want to say Wreck Ship had Dragon and Torian had nothing. I think.
Yep, that was it. I think it was just the way that Lunix took, where he didn't go to a map, made it look like it was just a one-way in and out.
Yeah.
So
either way, I think this is fine keeping Wreck Ship the way he did, because like he's gonna go back there anyway, after taking this Fantune and getting the map. So I don't think it's a real time loss even.
Yeah. All right. So Andy in Norfair now.
And there's the map. He's gonna get that. He's gonna see Ridley, and he will know what the end of his game looks like. But yeah, this is still pretty close. Because yeah, that's not a short path to Ridley. It's not the worst, but it's still gonna take a little bit. Fortunately for Andy, he's not gonna get baited into Torian like Lunix did.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, he doesn't have charge. So he's got to have enough ammo and have really good accuracy on his hits in order to take down Ridley.
Yeah. But he's at full ammo now, and he knows he's got to conserve. He shouldn't run into any trouble here. He will have to farm after Ridley for Mother Brain, so we'll see what kind of options he has for that. Okay, Lunix get this criteria map. We'll see his reaction, because he's got one more boss to find. Yeah, he doesn't spend much time thinking about it. He's just like, okay, I'm out. Gotta find Wreck Ship, because he's probably checked every region at this point, right? So he has to know Wreck Ship is where Dragon is.
Yeah, and so we're gonna see him going back into Wreck Ship, and Andy going for Ridley.
Gonna start with 6 missiles, so he doesn't have to count supers. So he's got 29. As long as he doesn't miss any, this will be a dead Ridley when he hits 0.
Goodness,
He's going in with low
please.
health, though, so this is a little risky. I think Andy is more than capable of doing this fight.
Please
Confidently,
be careful,
but-
Andy.
Yeah,
Please
just
be
a couple
careful.
mistakes could spell disaster here. All right, that's a dead Ridley. Just got to get grabbed and easy.
Very nice. All right, Andy has all 4 bosses down, so now he's just gonna make his way back up to Mother Brain.
Yeah, this is certainly Andy's race to lose, but Lunix is not far behind. He knows Dragon is here. Just got to find out exactly where and go kill the boss, and then get out for Mother Brain.
So Andy paused and looked at the Norfair map for a minute. I wonder if he's gonna try and find Charge, or just try and find some ammo and go to Mother Brain.
Yeah, I think he just finds a farm. Charge would be great, but at this point, you've been skipping so much, the odds are pretty low that you'll actually run into it.
And there's Dragon up north of where Lunix is at. So he's gonna go just take 1 door higher.
Mm-hmm.
Power bombs, not what Andy wants to find. Alrighty, Lunix finding Dragon.
This should be 10 shots, I think. No, not 10. 7? 7 shots with this beam. Minus any Shine Spark damage. I always forget Shine Spark.
Oh, there's
I'm
the
gonna use it.
refill.
Nice, that's exactly what Andy wanted.
And a dead Dragon for Lunix.
Very nicely done, Lunix.
Alright.
But yeah, Lunix now will be on his own way back to Mother Brain. Ooh, nice spike suit, first try. Where does he use it? That's the question.
Here?
Right here, that's where he uses it. Good time
Yep.
save.
Nice. Alrighty. Going back to find Mother Brain.
It is funny seeing like Lunix skipping all these supers and just chilling at 5 because he can, because he got charged so early.
Oh, don't worry, I'm shambling. So we're looking at 2 different sets from these racers. Lunix with 5, Andy with 30. Andy without charge, Lunix with charge.
Yep.
So it's anybody's game right now. It's just a race to Mother Brain.
Yep.
Ah!
Where was ship again? Criteria.
Criteria. Yep. Mother Brain is at the bottom of Brinstar, and
Okay.
ship is in Criteria.
So I think this will be a deceptively short escape. I think.
I would bet it can be short, but it's not going to be like uber short.
Yeah, but it's like as I guess for me, like as late as our runners found Criteria makes me feel like it's far away when it's really not.
Alrighty. Chat, start getting your guesses in for the
Gee.
escape.
This is way closer than I even realized. They're
Oh
both
my
right next to Mother Brain.
God. I'm gonna do.
So
I'm
Andy,
gonna
don't
do-
miss any supers. Don't take any hits. Lunix, just go.
I'm gonna do
You have to
130.
go. 130?
I'm gonna say
I'm thinking
130.
110. Yeah.
Yeah.
110.
I would say any safe bet is going to be in between yours and my guesses.
Yeah.
Yep. Fill up, Andy.
Yeah.
There we
You
go.
didn't need to do that, but that saves some reserve refill frames.
Yep. Alrighty. Lunix entering Mother Brain room. Alrighty. What time are we looking at? 40 seconds. Jeez.
Wow. I mean, I was right. It was deceptively short, even shorter than I thought.
Did anybody guess 40 seconds?
I see a 45, but I don't see any 40s.
I don't see any 40s either.
So no metaphorical cookies.
Oh, that's a shame. I've got one on my desk right now.
Ooh, nice Kago through Spore Spawn. Didn't even... Okay, now he's missing the Moonfall. Gotta make up for it somehow, am I right?
Come on, Eddie. You got this. And Lunix about to take down Mother Brain.
Get your GGs
Andy
in
takes
chat.
game 3. Get your GGs in chat.
2 heartbreaking losses for Lunix. He was so close on both of these races. But Andy clutches it out. GGs to both runners. They both played amazing.
Alrighty. And are we going to see Lunix finishing out this escape? Yep.
Like it.
He's going for it. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. This has been a really good best of 3. I don't know about you. This was
has been
really...
great.
This was a great best of 3.
And there's Lunix at the ship. Get your GGs in chat.
GG's to
Again.
Lunix.
Fantastic races from both of these runners.
Alrighty. Alright, we got Lunix in here. Lunix, GG's.
GGs.
GG's. Hello.
Alright, and we're still waiting on Andy to get into the Discord.
But yeah, fantastic races. All 3 of those games, Lunix. You both played amazingly. I know it probably sucks to lose 2 races that were that close, but you both played amazing. Also, welcome, Andy. GG's.
GG's, Andy.
No, GG's.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 3 of you.
It really hurts when you lose more brain, but it is what it is.
Yeah. All 3 of those races back to back were extremely close. So both of you played really well. You both should be proud of how you played.
Yeah, game 1 overlooking bowling. I even had it I had it in like all caps in my like little notepad.
Yeah, let's talk about that, Andy.
And then yeah, I was like I even in my brain I was like, hey, there's bowling. I just like completely forgot it was an objective.
Oh.
That was cool.
Yeah, no.
I was like, yeah, there's no items there that I need. I'm out of here.
Oh, no.
So that was fine. Other than that, like, I feel like I played game 1 pretty well. Game 2, I just like my brain didn't want to see where any of the majors were ever. It was really cool. And you needed all of them.
You needed all of them.
Yeah, that was wild. I went through stupid Gauntlet 2 like 18 times. It was terrible. Yeah, man, that scene was really, really bad. You know, double suit sometimes you're just like, man, hope I don't get a 45-minute morph ball like some people.
Wow.
Who shall not be
This
named.
time though, it was just blind the right zone to get your first super missile, so that you can do everything else in the seed. And that's, you know, you never feel
It
good.
was almost like that in both seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy got his supers fairly early in that last seed, but yeah, they were not in an obvious place.
It felt really bad. I got the supers and then immediately like bailed to go back to Green Bryn Shaft for a missile pack. And then looking at the map like 30 minutes later and seeing there was like 3 majors in like all 3 of the doors that I chose not to go through when I got super missiles felt pretty bad. But thankfully there were supers everywhere in the path. So
Yeah, it was funny because one of those early majors that you skipped, Andy, was charge.
yeah.
So it was
I
funny
think
seeing Lunix.
it may be.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe I had like 4 majors missing, so I guess it didn't have to be charged. But yeah,
Yeah.
knowing that it was very likely charge, and I could have skipped the ammo hunt, felt a little bad. But
Yeah, because Lunix finished with 5 supers, you finished with 30. So it was funny watching that contrast.
yeah, there's
Yeah, I got charged and
oh.
decided to just skip everything. I felt like I don't need anything else. The last thing I decided to do was like getting all the mirrors in what was the area where
Here, I can unlock the spoiler.
this area, how it's called, Brinstar? Was it Brinstar?
Yeah,
Where-
where Mother Brain was Brinstar.
I decided to get all the majors there and just go for the bosses after that. So I did GG both the item at the left and the fight item.
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing if I had gone one room to the right and gotten charged when I got my supers. I would have seen speed and plasma and be like, well, not getting anything else this game.
So after that, I decided to leave C and W for last. So I just got back to in my way to end, and I saw Riddler, and there was a P connector that has nothing. So that also made me late a couple minutes.
Yeah, that torque probably, at the end of the day, is what probably made the difference. Because I think you bailed on Rudia as soon as you got the supers, which I saw already had Kraid, and then Norfair connector, which led to Ridley. But then Norfair also had a train connector right next to the map, so Lunix ended up going that way, whereas Andy went the other direction and then did Direct Ship and Criteria, both of which had bosses, so they both had to be done. Then by the time you got the Torian connector, you had full info, so you could just skip the Torian. So it's like it felt almost like Lunix's route was better, but I think just because Torian was up there, it actually made it more.
Yeah.
In order for that route to work, he should have a boss.
Yeah.
I think. Also, game 1, I got very nervous after dying to More Rain. I don't know if you got Varia, but I did that's it without Varia.
Yeah, I got both suits. They were right next to each other.
Although
And I was like, cool, I can hit
bowling.
No, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Oh my god! Don't tell me
either.
that they were the mayors in.
I think they were both connected to like Everest or something.
Mm-hmm.
They were in Bryn,
Oh,
Yeah.
so like through all that heat, just to get to Bryn, and then there was another heated room on the other side.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah, because I know I left a couple mayors that were like one next to the other in Aqueduct.
Right.
So,
That was like
think-
X-ray screw or something. I think.
I just needed the help, so I went for E-tanks in the pursuit.
Mhm. Yeah, that one was definitely very interesting to watch. Because you both, I think you had similar routes. I'm getting them mixed up now. Yeah, I think you both had pretty similar routes. I think Lunix, you were ahead coming out of wherever Kraid Room and Bowling were. Like, I think you still had a bit of a lead, but also you had, I think, 1 or 2 fewer E-tanks than Andy. So it was getting really interesting there for a while, because like it wasn't obvious who was in the lead at that point, just because you both needed to scrounge health from Mother Brain.
Also, I forgot. I lost count. I don't remember if I need 5 or 6 events for Mud Brain.
Yeah, it's 6.
up.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's 601
totally
health.
safe.
Yeah, 601. Yeah.
Also, tell me about the item draft process.
Oh boy.
I just wanted it to be fun. I first banned Springbolt because I hate the Springbolt tag early, so I just banned Springbolt.
And then I didn't want Lunix to pick high jump boots to UWJ on me, so I banned high jump boots. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. Just give me gravity suit. And then Lunix.
Like, I don't want underwater water.
Off.
You know what? I don't want underwater at all.
Yeah. That's pretty much how my thought process went.
So you don't want underwater? Then let's play another double seed. 1, 2. That's what I said.
Yeah, I was freaking out in the commentary booth, like not on stream, but yeah, between races, I was freaking out because I'm like, don't you do it, Andy? Don't you do it, Lunix? Oh, come on.
I was laughing the
Here we go
entire
again.
time. It was just another case of deja vu for me because I'd seen another case of this, and I'm like, they're doing this callback. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I was just laughing.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, very fun seeds.
Yeah, they were all nice. The second one less nice,
Uh-huh.
but it was really interesting.
Yeah, interesting is a word for it. So Andy, I have a question for you. On that seed, after you got charged, was there ever a thought in your mind of using your plasma beam combo to kill Botwoon instead of going for wave?
Nope, because I couldn't remember if that I thought it was doable, but I've never done it before.
Yeah,
And so I just decided not to.
yeah. So there's a couple ways of doing that. One is using the plasma combo and then using X-ray to microwave him with that. There is another way where you like stand on a perfect pixel and angle up and you can shoot through the wall and then you can microwave that way or just shoot him 4 times. But yeah, there were options, but yeah, no, if you don't know how they work, I definitely is a bit risky to go for, I think. But I really wanted to see that. I wanted to see some cool Botwoon kills that we don't get very often.
Yeah, the fact that it locked 2 bosses as well is like crazy. Like there was just no bosses anywhere, and then it was like, cool, they're in this wrecked ship. That's fine. And then it's bowling and reverse Botwoon on both sides.
And I think that's the only time I've ever seen wave be logical past like step 3. I can't think of any other scenarios where that would like actually be expected to need wave beam.
I don't know. Most of the time, I see Botwoon locking something. It's locking it from the right door and not from the left door.
Yeah.
So
The X-ray with the plasma screw attack thing is in hard logic, apparently, according to chat. Interesting. Yeah, before you get Supersness, but I'm talking about like being late in logic this time, because this was like at the end of the seed and it expected you to have wave. More or less. But yeah, I don't think what else. I think, yeah, that second seed, one of the more interesting things was like Lunix, I think you peeked X-ray and then turned around after ice clipping through Pants Room, and then Andy actually picked it up, and that I don't know if I don't know if I would say it was the difference, because there was a lot of back and forth toward the end there, but it made a difference. It gave Andy a bit quicker kill on Fantoon and Dre.
Because there was a point where both of you were in Dragon Room at the same time. Lunix, you were taking more shots at Dragon, and Andy was just able to do the microwave and kill Dragon that much quicker, which gave him the lead.
Yeah. There were so many crazy moments in that seed because y'all were like really, really close that whole way pretty much. But also, I think you took. Wait, I'm getting mixed up. Did you take opposite routes on that one?
I think they did.
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah,
joined
y'all,
back.
y'all diverged
I ran all over
quite
the
a
place.
bit. Yeah. That one was just so much back and forth. Yeah, because Lunix got supers first.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Andy's
think my
doing it.
biggest problem in Seed 2 was just leaving behind the speed booster. Like,
Mhm.
I think I could have gotten it the first time I visited Brinstar, but I, I took all the major except for that one. I think I didn't scroll right enough to see it,
Mm.
or I just missed it and didn't see it. Something like that.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one the first time either, and I just left it behind.
Yeah. I think you both skipped speed. Another thing that made a bit of a difference was Andy didn't peek the Main Street item before leaving, whatever region that was. So like Lunix knew it was charged. So as soon as Lunix got speed, he knew to just beeline it back for that charge beam. Whereas Andy ended up like going and finding a bunch of other stuff that wasn't charge. So yeah, it was one of those seeds where it's like you both skipped a lot of things, and in any other situation, I think those skips would have been fine and could have won/lost either race. But because this seed was the way it was, you just had to get everything. So if you skip something, well, you got to come back for it. And yeah, you both ended up covering all of the same ground, just in different orders. But yeah, huge GGs to both of you. You both played amazing. That was a very entertaining best of three. Do y'all have any final thoughts before we start signing off here?
Yeah, no, GG's Linux. We usually have pretty good races whenever we race. So I'm glad that we were able to keep the tradition up.
Yeah, I think we get to face like every tourney
Yeah.
we met. So it's fun. Thanks for the races.
Alrighty. Words. Any final words? From you before I close us out?
I see what you did there. Yeah, just again, follow our runners. They both are amazing racers. Definitely go follow them on Twitch. As Phoenix has already put the links in chat. Thank you to Rubu for joining me on commentary and Phoenix for tracking. You both do amazing jobs. Thank you to everyone who works behind the scenes to make this tournament happen. I say it every time, but this tournament has been such a blast. And there's so much work that goes on behind the scenes to make this happen. And thank you everyone at home for watching, because the stream doesn't stay around unless people actually want to watch it. So thank you for doing your part to keep this thing going, because this is an amazing thing here at Speed Gaming.